Hey, really? Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. It is time for Gaming Beyond the Box. We hope everybody had a great week. You're almost halfway to Friday, so at least you got that going for you. And we are officially sponsored by Bush and White Claw. Just kidding.
That would be fucking awesome, though.
That would be neat.
I'd like a Hellman sponsorship.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
We've got a few people that are running late, but they will be here. Fork will be here soon, Bomber, and actually Ghost. So, as a matter of fact, speaking of Kratos' third cousin 3 times removed, here he is.
Heyo.
So, see, we told you he would be here eventually.
Right on time.
But sadly, we're on Facebook Live, so we can't wait on people. We have to go live when Facebook tells us because Zuckerberg doesn't like me anyway, so he can suck a dick.
That guy.
Yeah. And on that note, let's get this shit started. At the bottom right, we have Mr. Dreadpool, the leader of the Dreadites. What is happening, Mr. Dread?
Oh, I don't know. What's happening? Yeah, Outriders. What else? No, we're here. Let's
brains.
Yeah.
Well, all
that's
right.
exactly it, right? Zombie. I'm trying to be excited
Right,
still. I'm still trying to wake up. But no, I'm really happy to be here as always because, who doesn't want to be here on a Wednesday night? So, but that's it. I haven't really been doing much. I got some toys that came in that I have yet to assemble, but waiting to get the rest of the pieces so I can actually assemble them all.
The Avengers.
Yes. And not the Elvis vibrator.
Oh.
See, Huss, that's where it went. I told you I thought Dread had it.
That makes sense now.
Infinite, I got to ask, what do you mean pay for an unblock? I don't charge to unblock anybody. I just had to prove they're not a dumbass any further. So, and if you want a free code to Pornhub, here you go. Cloud is posting one in the chat.
Free premium subscription. Good for 1 month.
And word of warning, I have no idea what the hell that goes to. So if you enter that code, it is at your very own risk.
Is there actual subscriptions to that shit?
Yeah, ask for it.
I mean, actually, yeah. I mean,
Oh.
I think it's technically free right now in some countries, I think.
Oh, really?
Apparently I need
Learn
to
something
get
new every
Yeah,
day.
during
Yeah,
the
see,
pandemic,
Cloud says
Italy had it
it's
for
1
free.
year sub.
VPN.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. All right, and then to his left, joining us tonight, and it's been a long time since he's been on here with us, we have Mr. Undead. Nick, what is going on, dude?
Not a whole lot. Uninstalled Outriders today. I feel like a free man, and I'm drinking beer, so it's a good day.
Very
Wow.
nice.
All right, and Mr. Bomber, what's going on?
Just hurrying up to get here after work. So that was it. Just waiting on freaking driver for the last hour and a half. But yeah, other than that, that's it. Haven't played Outriders in a while, and it feels good. Been playing some Diablo 3 though, like a freaking banshee. It's so good. But yeah, other than that, that's it.
Well, that sounds exciting.
All right.
And up to the top right, we call him the Nebraska Beard Chucker, the creator of the Elvis Vibrator 3-piece limited Don't Be Cruel and Jailhouse Rock. What's happening to us, fucker?
Not much, Wilmy fucker. Been playing a little bit. Been playing a little bit of Rise, Son of Rome. Been playing some 7 Days to Die, and mostly packing boxes.
So you're a fudge packer now too? Okay, cool. We'll add
Yes.
that to your list.
Sounds like we'll be moving mid-May, if not
Mid-May.
the 1st of June. So yeah.
You're moving to Fork's house, right?
I didn't know he had a house.
I mean, there's room in
Well, I
that
thought you-
dumpster.
Say, is
I thought
it
you were
like
staying in the
Oscar
basement.
Groucho's dumpster?
Well, depending on his height.
I don't know. I think maybe I'm better off in a cardboard box at that point.
Could be. Oh, and Mo, what is happening, my friend? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. 60 beards in the house. Cheers, my boys and gals. Subscribe to Nick's OnlyFans account.
Haven't unveiled it yet. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, he's got to at least announce it first, Mo. Come on, man.
God damn.
so Nick has an OnlyFans too, huh?
This
Nice.
is so confusing.
It's a
Hey,
big
hey,
deal,
hey,
everybody.
Hey, we all got to, we all just have to do it. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Whatever
And
happened to
apparently-
that calendar?
The only panel member that doesn't have an OnlyFans, and Mrs. Whiteclaw herself. What's happening, lady?
Sorry, guys, not happening. Yeah, not much. I have been playing not Outriders. I'm actually, I think, the only one that hasn't put more than like 10 hours into the game besides Husk. Like, I know Husk and I were both like, after everything everybody was saying wasn't going to happen. No, Illispook, you're not. But yeah, other than that, I've been playing some Way Out. Like I loved It Takes Two so much that I decided I would try A Way Out. I'm not liking it as much, but I think it's just not as fun and lively. And then I actually downloaded Diablo as well, so that is something that I'm doing.
Woo
Yeah.
woo.
Nice. And Psycho, thank you for the $5 super chat. Shout out to everyone on the panel and in the chat. And happy hump day, everyone. And happy hump day to you too, sir.
Hump day.
Remember, 2 days left till Friday. And then on to our Borderlands sperm thingy. What's happening, Mr. Leo?
Well, since last week, I beat Outriders and then did some of the expedition crap. Didn't care for it. Moved on to Diablo 3. Got up to Paragon 22 on it with a witch doctor.
Hells yeah.
Thanks to some help with Bomber, he helped me, grind through it real quick. And then I played some Castle Wolfenstein and saw the new trailer for Zack Snyder's new zombie film, which was really good.
Yep, I'll watch it.
Forward to it. Zombie tigers, hell yeah.
Is that the Army of Dead or something like that?
Yeah, I think. I always
Yeah, that's what
confuse
it's called.
those because there's so many dead films. It's like, which one was
Yeah,
it?
it's
It just
kinda
has
hard.
the ex wrestler in there, Batista. Or
Again?
whatever.
Yeah, Batista's in it, and it has smart zombies,
Yeah, they are smart. They actually talk too, which is
and they have
interesting.
like relationships from the weird
Right.
look at the trailer.
Yeah,
It's like,
they're
what?
like kissing and hugging.
Why
I'm
do you
like,
have to
okay,
show
this is weird.
this?
You know, I know we go off the rails, so I'm going to do it for once here. Since you made the comment, Leo, and I was noticing that too, they have relationships. How does sex work with a zombie?
I mean, maybe they still
A
have.
lot of rubbing.
Hey, maybe he is a stiff, so. But when you bring up relationships, I thought of I Am Legend.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of rubbing and no happy ending.
No, yeah.
That's why they're pissed all the time.
Yeah, just definitely don't go for the head. Whew.
Or don't attempt to give it.
Yeah.
If they still have it, I mean, they do decay.
I
And
mean,
they're in
Master-
freaking Vegas. The
That's true.
heat.
See, Cat Daddy gets it. Zombies are going to stink, man. That'd be kind of rough.
I really
So-
don't understand the movie, but whatever. Go
then they
get
got that-
money from zombies. Okay,
And then they got the zombie tiger watching them. It's just weird.
it's just a weird movie.
Well, I mean,
it's already weird to begin with.
It's going
I'll
to be on
watch it.
Netflix. It's going to be on Netflix, right? So, I mean, we
yeah,
can lose.
yeah. Same day that it comes out in theater too, which is interesting.
Yeah,
May
well, I mean,
21st.
New episodes of Creep Show too.
Yes, and I was telling you about those last night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had no fucking clue. that
I was like,
we
oh
needed it.
yeah.
If you have not watched the new
Crazy.
series of Creep Show, definitely give it a watch. It's on Shudder, so definitely worth checking out because just some of the cameos are well worth watching. So that definitely makes it worthwhile. And of course, I'll tell you what I did. I beat Outriders like a lot of people. Got to the end game. Whoop. All right, enough of that. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Moving
I
on.
mean,
We don't want to go down another like Outriders tangent. Let's all talk
Yeah.
about it now before Fort gets here, so he has
That's
no
true.
reason.
That
You know
is
he'll
true.
bring it up though.
He'll still bring it up.
hang on. Jared, thank you for the $5 super chat. To the Elvis Vibrator Fund. Got to get more than one so people can stop shoving and forgetting. Well, why do you think Husk is smiling?
He's using
Look
one
at the
right
smile
now.
on his face. He's using it.
V2's going well.
I bet it is.
I thought you were up to V3. I'm
But-
so confused.
I will tell you my one complaint with
2.1.
Outriders. I hit level 30 fairly quick, and I noticed the loot drops were terrible. I kept getting blues over and over, and it's just like, why?
Well, technically, the blues and purples are better than the legendaries anyway. So
I did 3 expeditions by myself, and still didn't get anything worth a shit playing it. And I don't know.
I had like a run of legendaries, and then it just stopped completely.
I got like 5 altogether.
I got 14, I think, or 15.
Yeah, it's like you got all the legendaries throughout the whole game of everybody playing the game.
Yeah,
the funny thing is, I still see legendaries on like Twitter, like pictures people post. I didn't even know were a thing. Like, I'm still seeing new ones. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, they're
weird. They're bringing out
considering. I'm pretty sure you already have every single legendary that game has to offer, and you haven't even
for a week. I've deconstructed all of them too, so.
I mean, I played that goddamn game for 30 hours. And I didn't get goddamn one of them. I uninstalled that shit and I uninstalled that shit and reinstalled Stardew Valley because I was
Did you not play the
I'm a
farmer now. Leo started that game and got like 5 legendaries.
Yeah.
What are you talking
all
about?
he did is
I didn't get 5 legendaries.
This man took my legendaries. This man took my
legendaries. Shit.
Leo always gets all the good shit though.
Look, I did get legendaries, but they're all shit. Like that was the worst part. They were worse than all the purples I had. So, like,
the gameplay wasn't terrible. It's just
the gameplay is fun if you can play with other people.
But it works because, like, with Trickster, it's hard for the game to keep up with the Trickster.
Yep. So you couldn't ever teleport behind anybody. It would actually just teleport you back to where you were.
I'd go to teleport, and my guy would just turn blue for a second, and just stay right where he was. It's like, what?
Oh, no. That's the Smurf attack. You didn't know that?
Smurf attack.
It's like saying, I'm going to light up blue so the enemies can see me. I'm over here, guys. I'm over here.
Cat Daddy says he's had 30 legendaries and still getting new ones. That's what's going on. Cat Daddy's getting
He's stealing them all.
Cat Daddy's now. Yeah.
Well, there's supposed to be like fucking what, like 300 of them in the game or some stupid shit?
Something stupid like that, which, I mean, whatever. I'll never know.
I was getting a lot of legendaries in Diablo, though. Like, there's this vendor that
Diablo
you go
is so much better.
You turn in, like, bloodstones, and she just kept on giving me legendaries. And I thought that was her thing. Like, you paid for the legendaries. And Bomber's like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. It's just random, but you sure as hell got lucky. You're Leo, though, so that's different.
And the funny part, at the end game for it, when you do the expeditions, you can turn in so many capsules to get gear, but you literally only get like 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah.
For each expedition. You need at least 300. To get the small tier stuff is like 300. So how many? You got to run like 100 expeditions to even collect enough to get anything with it.
Like when I last checked, mine was 3,622 or something like that for just one legendary.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
And I earned like 50 to 100 if I'm lucky with each expedition, and that's at the highest tier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's just like it, and the price. If you buy anything from a vendor. You have these little vendors that follow you around. It's like 50,000 scrap. And you're like, Jesus. I mean, you'd be there. I mean, farming is one thing. I get it in the game. But this is a little much. They definitely are worse than Destiny, in my opinion, on the farming. By a long shot.
There's no farming you can do. Like, I saw one thing where a guy he fought a boss 200 times, and he got 1 legendary.
Seriously?
Yeah, 200 times, and he got like 168 epics, it was 169 epics and 153 rares, and that was at the highest tier, world tier.
Yeah, their stuff is broken.
Yeah.
I mean, their loot system is completely broken. We all know it. It's just
such a good thing, Spook. I love that.
When they don't know what percentage is, it's so funny.
That's very true.
I was thinking of another analogy, but I'm not going to say it because we're live on YouTube.
Actually, the funnest time I had playing it was playing with Fork and making fun of how little his damage is. And calling it my rewind bitch.
He's not happy about
damage code word for something? Or?
Yeah. Right? How little his damage is.
He would get so mad after we get done with an expedition because he's so much higher than me. He would have like 4 million damage done, and I'd have like 22 million.
Yeah.
He's like, that
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. I'm like, well, I'm a damage dealer. It's kind of my thing.
Yeah,
Like a
I've been-
mule, bro. It's
That
kinda
could still go so wrong.
I've been using the Devastator, and I mean, some of his attacks are cool and the skills, but eventually it just gets kind of boring.
I like the Impale.
Yeah,
It
that
looks
one's all
cool.
right. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't see me picking up this game ever again, to be quite honest, unless they completely overhaul it. But I don't see that happening either.
Bomber's
mean, they-
salty. He's a little salty,
Yeah.
guys.
I
He's
mean, I'm
very
salty
salty.
because you nerf a game a week into the freaking game being live. Screw y'all. Like
I don't know
literally,
why
you don't
you're-
want me to have fun. Literally, that's what you just told me. You don't want me to have
What?
fun. You don't want me to be overpowered. So screw you.
I don't know
Why,
why
the
you're
fuck
salty,
why do
Bomber.
they nerf PvE games anyway? Like,
Exactly.
I
That's
don't
my
understand
point.
it. I
Thank
don't
you.
understand it.
Thank you. Nobody
Like-
cares
like-
except
like
for the
with
devs.
that-
Are like,
like-
you're going through it too easy.
Actually, Borderland nerfs their stuff.
yeah.
yes,
Hey,
it's
Fork.
true. Anybody that
Borderland.
nerfs PvE stuff a week into the game.
Well, they
needs
didn't
to
do
be-
that. They
like,
didn't do it a
strangled.
week into the game. It was a
No.
like, so because people will figure out things that make the game so much easier.
Hey,
Like, you
Fork's
just
here.
But
go
that's
through it
okay.
and-
It's a PvE game. Like you're not benefiting from anything other than just being overpowered, and that's okay. Like
PvE games is like masturbation. You're doing it by yourself. Nobody gives a shit. Just let me have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
First of all, masturbation does not have to be by yourself. You can,
That was.
you know.
You're not
Wow,
supposed
so
to use a
true.
webcam when you masturbate. Shit.
Well, actually, you're supposed to if you want to make money anyway.
Yeah, if you don't
Yeah.
sell pictures of your butthole on the internet, you're not living right.
Well, I'm not living right.
Damn it.
I got $1.50.
Well,
That's where
Yeah.
all the money's at.
Well, wait a minute. We can't really say that.
I thought it
We
was
do have-
sweet.
We do have merchandise on
yeah.
YouTube now, and it shows Fork's face. So is that the same thing as selling your pictures of your asshole?
Yeah.
I didn't know we were steering them away from
Hey, Fork.
merchandise.
What's up, sexy?
That looks really
Look.
nice.
Look, all I gotta say is I send Wilmy 9 or 10 pictures of my penis and my ass, and now he's mad at me. I don't get it.
He
That's
just
because
wanted
your ass is so
comparison.
much bigger than your penis.
It's not
Go
about
ahead, Leo.
length, it's
Leo.
about quality.
Leo. What were we saying before Fork came in? What was that about the lack of damage he does? Go ahead.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
he
God.
spouts a big game, but when it comes to it, not so much.
So, in other words, what Leo was trying to say is little hands, little.
You know what? All I gotta say
Yeah.
is I don't play with Leo. I go to Expedition 15. I can pump out serious damage. I go down to his world, which is lower, and
Realme, do you hear
I
that?
get yanked.
Do you hear excuses after?
I heard that. I totally heard that. And now
It's
look, we
Canada.
have another wild Canadian in the on the panel, but he's not
Damn
saying
Canadians.
anything.
We travel in
It's
packs.
creepy.
He's mute.
You travel
here.
in packs.
Can you guys not hear me or what?
No,
Oh, we can hear you
No.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were just ignoring you.
there it is.
Brown
We're go-
starfish?
Yeah, that's gonna be your new gamer tag, brown starfish.
Starfish.
That hot dog flavored water. Here we go. Oh,
That's the first thing I thought of too. I was thinking Limp
Yeah.
Biscuit. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
Oh man! But anyway, since we've all done our rant, well, let's have Fork have a run at it. Go ahead, Fork. Give us your thoughts on
No,
Outriders.
We heard it.
Look,
Yeah, we've heard it like 12 times.
I know, but it gets funnier every time I hear it.
you've only
I-
heard it 12 times.
I mean, I uninstalled the game. It's no longer installed on my game on my system. I don't see a
Oh,
point in
shit.
playing
Oh,
it.
excuse me.
I mean, Forbes released an article today on how they need to adjust the times because the times are stupid. So, I mean, that right there, the expeditions are dumb. There's no point. You can't go back and grind the campaign because you go back, and if you're anything higher than level 42, you do less damage because that makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a solo game because you play with your friends. It will fuck you.
So
Not
you're
well.
saying what you're saying
They're giving you a
is
refund.
Anthem outlived Outriders.
Yeah. Here's the difference. You can't compare Anthem and Outriders because at least Anthem you could play with your friends.
Oh,
a
That is
really
true.
annoying,
And you can fly.
really annoying thing that happened was me, Fork, and Ghost were playing, and after every expedition, Ghost would get kicked.
Oh, apparently that's a known issue. The last person to join the party has connection issues, and I'm not fucking joking about that. I really wish I was, but whoever joins the party last has connection issues the entire time, and I'm like, so your new patch is wiping inventory. People can't play together. Loot still doesn't drop correctly, and you basically fucked the community. Awesome, good job.
No,
Good
you
job.
forgot
it's
the
a
nerf-
mess,
you forgot
man.
nerfing.
Hey,
yeah,
but they're
and-
giving you an
And
appreciation.
it doesn't
pack,
even
though.
have PvP. Like, what the fuck
No.
is the problem? I don't
Well, see,
understand.
the problem is
I mean,
there was a build that literally you could one-shot everything, but the problem is unless you're one-shotting fucking everything on tier 15, you're not going to make the times they have. So it doesn't make any damn sense. Because I'm sorry, unless I have the perfect gear on my Devastator, I don't do enough damage. Leo's piece of shit, Ghost piece of shit character that's lower than mine by 15 levels out damages me, not even by a little bit, by an insane amount.
So they're basically
I'm just not a fan
trials.
of the end game
There are
loop.
time limits of this shit.
So there's time limits, but what doesn't make sense is me and Leo can be in the same world. I do less damage than him, but then when you look at the total damage at the end, I take more damage than everybody. And I'm like,
You need,
but
hey,
shouldn't they be all
you
the
need to
same?
you're the
uninstall
same.
that shit and walk away from it.
It's already uninstalled. I did it,
I'm
a
worried
couple
about
days
your
ago.
health and well-being.
No, you're not.
Jesus.
We
Yeah,
have
I
an
am. I love
intervention
you.
to talk to you.
this is
Fork.
our intervention.
Yeah, we need to chat.
All right, cue the tattoo guy that comes in on intervention show.
You
Yeah.
watch all
Who's
the
got-
shows. You're like,
Oh, you
look,
think
the
you're
guy
awesome,
with the
punk?
tiny hat.
You think you're having the time of your life, but you're not.
Who wrote out their letters to talk to Fork about, so he takes the rehab.
Is
Hey, you know
Fork
what?
going to do that
I-
ugly cry?
I had more fun with Division the other day, and it's pretty funny when there's two Outriders ambassadors that are trashing the game. That made me laugh.
Well, it sucks to see, man. You know, the game has potential, but the gameplay loop alone, other than endgame, it's fun. Like, I had a blast playing it, but, like, once I hit fucking level 30, it was just downhill from there. Like, it's a horde
Yes.
mode, is all it is, aside from all the issues. But
Well, what doesn't make sense is you hit level 30, you beat the campaign, and then if you want to have any real success in endgame, you need to go do World Tier 15, which doesn't make any damn sense whatsoever.
no, it's unbalanced.
So then you grind the shit out of the campaign. Which, by the way,
Bullshit.
it's
And it
okay
gets-
to play through the campaign once, but it gets really tiring the second time through.
Yeah, it gets boring.
Story would be more entertaining. Just saying.
It's like masturbating with sandpaper. It feels good in the beginning, but in the end, it's going to rub you raw.
I mean, look, someone
It
dies,
doesn't, though.
and I'll be
I don't
honest,
know if it feels
I-
good at the beginning. I
Whoa.
don't know about that one there, Willie.
Yeah.
Um,
The beginning's
I
the
mean, if
worst
it's feeling
part.
good to you, I mean,
Two
hey,
people,
whatever.
two people die that are in your group that you're supposed to care about, and I really didn't give a shit that either one died. I was like, I'm glad.
You're heartless.
No, the only character
Yeah,
I
that-
remember is Jacob.
that-
I had to go to him to move to a different map. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Hey, Jacob, take me to another map. Thanks.
Yeah,
He's
that
the
was
only
his
person
whole
that can drive.
purpose.
He's the only one that can drive, man. He's
There's
the
a
only one that-
story.
No,
I just
no,
literally
okay,
pressed B the
okay,
entire time.
Okay, first of all,
There's a
Yeah, I
story.
first of all,
everything.
he is not the only person that can drive because he fucking dies and the girl takes over. So you don't even fucking need him.
Which is
Hold on,
his
spoiler
daughter.
alert.
Yeah,
Yes.
whoa.
Spoiler.
Look, the game's been out for
Somebody
2
step on
weeks.
a
If you
cat?
haven't beaten it, I really don't give a shit. Also, the fact that they've patched it as much as they have, and they haven't even talked about the end scene, the end cutscene at the very end of the game, the
Blah, 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 blah,
the
blah,
audio's
blah, blah,
fucked
blah,
up.
blah.
They
Dude.
don't even mention it.
The freaking stupid gambler.
Bleep, 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 bleep. That's all, folks.
It's the gambler quest
Yeah.
does the same thing. Like it's all jacked up. The camera
Oh,
jumps
they
back
have,
and forth like
Extra
jittery.
cutscenes at the end. That
It's
mean
so
nothing.
terrible. Like
I
they,
didn't even play. I just hit skip. I'm kind of like Nick on that one. I just kept hitting skip on everything.
Well, see, I actually tried to listen to the story, and I listened to every cutscene, and by the end of the game, all I realized is we were basically living through World War II and the Holocaust. That was it.
I was
I
almost to
didn't
the
give a shit.
forest, and Fork told me how bad the story was, so I just zoomed through it real quick.
Yeah, I didn't
It doesn't
pay
make you
attention to any of
care.
it.
You find out they came down, they wiped out people, another genocide, and you're kind
well,
of like,
they destroyed the Earth, so they decided to come here to
yeah,
try
and
to
fuck it over
rebuild.
too. And then so you're
Yeah.
thinking there's some type of like time travel involved. The guy's like, no, we made a faster engine while the Earth was falling apart around us, and it's like,
There's
Wait.
only 2 side quests that actually had a good, like, enjoyable story to it.
Look,
That
the
was
one
good.
where you find out the one girl says, "Hey, I've been sucking your dick," and you're listening to the entire conversation. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, and your character's like, whoa, whoa.
I was like,
Yeah.
I enjoy this story. Can we continue on this one?
And when you have to defuse the bomb, that one was funny too.
Mariano, thank you for the $10 super chat. Sad to hear the letdown in Outriders. Resident Evil 8 is around the corner. Yes, it is, and I'm waiting on that one. As always, thanks for the
it's
weekly
gonna be good.
entertainment. You all rock, gamers. We try to be, sir. And I'm going to get on to another tangent right now. I'm probably the only person that played it. The new Oddworld game that came out on PlayStation.
Is it odd?
What
I've been
the
looking
fuck
at
was
it, but
that?
I don't know. I don't think I could justify paying $50 fucking
Well,
for it.
it was.
But it's free, though.
$50.
It's
Well,
free on
free on
PlayStation
PS5.
right now.
It is
it was-
here, but
I got it. I
PS5.
got
You
it
can't get
for
on the
free.
store.
I got it for free on PS5 because I got PlayStation Plus. I shit you not, and I timed it this morning. The beginning of the game is a 38-minute cutscene.
Hey, it sounds like Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain.
yeah, it's a
45
Kojima
minutes.
game, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Did
what I was
Sony
going to say.
buy out
I mean-
Oddworld?
Are you sure you
I
were
knew it.
watching a movie?
Dude, I mean,
That's
it was
fucking
30.
ridiculous.
I timed it. It was 38 fucking minutes long. You can't skip it. You can't speed it up.
Yeah, that sucks.
And by
Damn.
the time I got to the gameplay, I was
You were
like,
already over with
I
it.
waited through all that just to find out it's like a side scroller.
I would have went and took it.
You never played the old ones?
I don't even remember it, dude. I played so many
I
games
was
since the original.
very young when I played the original ones. I don't remember much on them though.
I don't either. That was
I'm
my
the OG
thing.
Xbox, man.
But the cutscene looked great. It looked amazing. But by the time I got through it, I didn't want to play anymore. So it got deleted.
Yeah, I hate when any game. That's why I literally didn't play much of Phantom Pain because it had 45 minutes of a unskippable cutscene. I'm like, screw you. Like, I don't want to sit here and watch this bullcrap.
Yeah, and at least give me the option to skip, speed up, or
Right?
something. If I want to read a book, I'll fucking read a book. I'd want to play a game. And if I want
Yeah,
to watch
you
a movie,
definitely should
I'd
have
watch a
the
movie.
option.
Yeah, somewhere in there. So now we got those two rants out of the way.
Adam.
Well, you didn't miss anything anyway, Adam. I streamed the entire demo for that game. It took me 16 minutes.
Yeah, and it was more like a visual showcase than anything.
Yeah.
Did
There's
you see
really
that map
nothing
though?
there.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
And there's hunting in it. I found out. I was
Yeah,
like,
you
what?
could be outside now. Which is
Wow.
Yeah.
For what?
Interesting.
The
Resident Evil.
Ooh.
But I've got an interesting article here because, we normally talk about things that some podcasters don't talk about. Twitch.
Sex and drugs. Oh, what?
It's my specialty.
My bad.
Twitch plans to take action against off-platform misconduct.
About damn time.
What exactly does that mean?
So you can't sell
That-
your butthole on the internet.
Oh.
There's some
Only-
Twitter.
Does that mean
Only-
that chick who
Shit.
queefed on camera is going to be booted?
Yep,
Really?
that's so true. Yes.
If you're going to sell pics of your asshole, you have to do it while you're live on Twitch, apparently.
Oh, so
That's
they can't have
ridiculous.
OnlyFans and because
Well, you
the
can,
queefing
you
girl
just-
was an OnlyFans girl.
You can. You just have to be.
That shit was hilarious though.
It was so
Well,
not hilarious. It was
It was
weird.
Here's what-
weird, but
here's-
it made me laugh.
Here's what they're saying this comes from. You cannot be involved with any type of extremism, explicit or credible threats of mass violence, membership in a known hate group, acts of sexual assault, involvement in sexual exploitation of children, and threats against Twitch or Twitch staff. Now, I agree because some people here know I joined TikTok a couple of weeks ago.
Mhm.
If you want to lose fucking faith in humanity really fast, TikTok will do it for you.
That's what
I really honestly thought there was hope for mankind until I went on to TikTok.
Really?
I don't
You
watch
met me and you
hardly
thought there was
anything
hope
on
for
there.
humanity?
Yeah, I stayed positive. I really thought there was hope for humans. And TikTok fucking took that away from me. I now know that we should literally take a fucking nuclear bomb and stick it all of our asses and just let it go off.
I mean, Wilmy, you
That
know,
feels like it's gonna hurt.
when was the last time you heard about an alien abduction? Because the aliens stopped visiting us. They were like, nope, those people.
No, dude, they fly by and they pull out AR fucking 15s, dude, waiting for one of us to come toward them. But
like, get away!
it amazes the fuck out of them. And Paul, I'm getting ready to use you for an example, sir.
Uh-oh.
There go all the Trump supporters. Well, see, here's my thing with what you just said. Right? That is what's killing everything, is what is your comment. It doesn't matter who the fuck somebody voted for. Everybody is fucking human. And it's comments just like the one you made is what's killing the internet and dividing people, sir.
Well, I mean, that goes not just voting, but I mean, just being a decent human being in general. You can play PlayStation. You don't have to be a douchebag to Xbox players. You can be an Xbox player. You don't have to be a douchebag. Look, you can vote for Biden and still be a decent human being. You can vote for Trump. You can vote for whatever. Hey, you can watch whatever podcast you want and not make someone feel like shit due to the fact that you just want them to feel like shit. At the end of the day, be happy that we're all here.
Yeah, and, you know, people take this politics shit too far anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So,
look, I voted for my starfish asshole, and they got 1% of the vote.
But yeah, I mean, everybody, if you don't agree with one group of people, you're automatically a bad person. So that's the only issue I have with the Twitch thing. What do they consider a hate group?
I don't know. Probably anything.
KKK.
They'll probably have it so widespread that it would be.
I mean, honestly, what it comes down to, Wilmy, is what they consider a hate group. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's kind of weird.
It's left up to interpretation, which is
well. On the one side,
I'll be honest. Everything they said, this is what we're against, is kind of like, shouldn't you be against that anyway? Like, you shouldn't have to spell that out,
right? That's what I was getting at. On the one side, you really can't fault them for that. That should be part of the standard practice, regardless of not being said. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, hey, we don't want you to show a violence against children. Shouldn't you not be fucking showing that anyway? I mean, I'm an adult. I'm pretty sure I know that's a bad thing.
Exactly. And just like, you know, I mentioned it here on the podcast. If you've never seen the show about this guy, Onision, that was, you know, he was a big time streamer with millions of subs on YouTube. It took YouTube 3 years to shut this asshole site down. And he literally had young girls on his channel. And YouTube had no problem with that until they made a documentary about it. So,
and they knew about it, so it's not like they didn't. It was reported multiple times. Because I remember before they made the documentary, it was like probably about a year before that they were actually talking about Onision on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it's just weird. And like Fork said, it doesn't need to be said. You should not have anything on there involving children. No. Period.
I should have been.
It's 2021. If you can't fit, yeah, like if it's 2021, if you can't figure out what the fuck's appropriate, you kind of need some guidance in life. Like,
you shouldn't be on the fucking internet in the first place.
Like pedophilia shouldn't be on YouTube. Like.
I mean, the sad thing is, we all sit here and say, yeah, you know, we agree that we know this and this, but unfortunately, there are dumbasses out there that will argue with you back and forth on, well, it's his freedom of speech. Oh, it's his. No, it's not. We have rules for a reason. If you don't understand those rules, then you just don't need to be in a civilized society because you don't know how. And it comes down to people never told someone, hey, don't be a dumbass. And when they kept being a dumbass, they didn't get smacked or something. You need to understand that, yeah, you can be a keyboard warrior, but guess what? At some point, someone's going to come over and kick your teeth in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I see, like,
if you want to say it to somebody in their face, don't say it on the fucking line, because guess what? That's how I grew up. If I said something to somebody at school and they bigger or smaller, I might get my ass kicked.
Well, just the other day, there was a peeping Tom. The guy was having some fun with his girl, and they hear.
First of all, my name is Fork, not Tom.
Okay, well, peeping Fork. Well, you're alive, so they hear some scratching on the window, and they see somebody. The guy comes out and beats the living crap out of him. Literally kills him by beating him to death.
I'm just going with.
I mean.
I've never beat someone that bad, but I'm pretty sure that's a fucking beating. I mean, at a certain point, I think you should think, like, you should stop, but you keep going.
Well, that's why he went to jail.
Wilmy,
too.
you were in the
Yeah, I was
military.
gonna
I'm
say
sure
that's why he's going to go to jail for that.
Yeah, I mean, you were in the military. They taught you how to beat someone. At a certain point, your fist starts hurting, and you should probably stop.
I plead the fifth. We are not going to get into that discussion because I've already gotten my share of hate messages this week. So
It's gonna probably get more now, so it's all good. This is
no,
how it is.
actually, you know, most of you that's been in the chat, you know, they're in the chat, been with us since we started almost 2 years ago. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and Twitter. But I actually had someone send me a message a couple of days ago and told me what a piece of shit I was for serving in the military.
What?
So, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not.
That's a fun.
Yeah.
That's
So,
Okay.
That's funny part is the fact that you serve so that they have the ability to do something so disrespectful in the first place. Doesn't mean that you should, but guess what? Willie and others like him have fought so you can have the ability not have any
and like,
repercussions.
and you know, Ghost too. They threw Ghost in the comment and they said, well, that's why we don't watch the podcast. And I said, well, good. That's why we don't want
good.
you to watch the podcast.
Definitely don't want you.
Why the
You and
fuck are
Ghost
you
being
even
in the
here?
military?
Some people.
That makes
So-
no goddamn sense.
Look, all I gotta say is, if you have a problem with the military, I have no problem with you not watching the show. I can
Yeah,
do a
please.
podcast
And
to
actually, just
myself
let me know so I can
and my
block you.
family, because
Be
at the end of the
easy.
day, my family has served in the military. I respect Ghost and Wilmy for the sacrifices they've made, and at the end of the day, you can suck my dick.
And you, if you're following me, please unfollow me. Hell,
Yeah,
you block
no
me.
kid.
Yeah,
I don't
Yes.
care.
same here.
DM me so I can block you.
I think
That's
it
all
goes
I do.
across the board.
Please DM me. Yes.
Yeah, please DM me. Like DM open. Just come on in.
Hey, you don't even have to
We
DM
wanna
me.
be
Just block
friends.
me, so I don't have to see your ass. That's
No,
it.
that's fine. No, I
No,
want
you got to
DM me
lure
so
him
that way
in without
I can
telling him
see
what's going
and make
on.
sure.
Oh, apparently I said at the end of the day, so lady, you have to take a shot.
Wait.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
a long time ago.
Lady was quick with that one. Nope, fuck that. I'm not
Wait,
dying.
I honestly, why am I taking a shot? Because I will. I mean, I
I mean,
don't know why.
so
you
Wilmy
could
said every
probably
time-
be like, hey, I just.
Wilmy
fucking
said
took
every
you
time
to
I
take a
say it, at the end of the day, you and Ghost have to take a shot, but Ghost said he doesn't want to die.
So that means she has to
Where
take
is
a shot?
Ghost?
He should be here soon, I hope. So
I think he said he was going to be a little bit late.
He has.
Yeah.
He has to adjust
but
his
it's past a little bit late.
tripod.
he had to
Yes,
adjust his tampon. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
I said tripod.
It's too deep. Oh God.
the Myrtle Beach tripod.
We're not allowed
Oh,
to go on the
speaking of
tampon
TikTok.
stuff, you guys. I got in trouble last week for it, so.
Speaking
Now-
of
My tampon
TikTok,
talk.
somebody said that they had stuck one. It was a dude, and he's like, "You thought it was hard putting it in there? It's like it sucks to the side of the walls, and you can't pull it out." And I was like, "Holy shit!" Just the look on his face. He was serious. He knows by experience. Yeah, exactly,
What?
Fork.
What'd you say?
You
No,
cut out a little bit.
no. I heard it. Don't repeat it. I'm good. Leo doesn't need to know. You can fucking DM him. I don't need to live through that story again.
All right, while we're on the topic that nobody else wants to touch, let's touch another one.
I want to touch somebody.
We know you do, and Bomber
Is it
just
gonna
hit his
be-
face on this one.
I'm
All right.
right below you.
We call on Microsoft, Sony, and Valve to ban their platforms from hosting 6 Days in Fallujah, an Arab murder simulator that will only normalize violence against Muslims in America and around the world. I don't know about anybody else. I've played all the Call of Duty games, even though I bitch about them every year and say I'll never buy the next one, but I end up doing it anyway. I have never had the urge to go to an airport and shoot Russian people.
So hold on. I'm confused here. So a decade ago, we had ultra right wing people trying to cancel video games because it made people violent, and we had games media going. We would get going. Oh no! Games don't cause violence. But now we've got the left wing people going. But games cause violence. So which one are we sticking to? Do video games make me want to kill people? Or is that actually other people's fault that I want to kill people? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You know what's funny?
Nick 100% got it right off the bat, too.
You know what's funny though? They did research, like scientific research, and they found like games that required a lot of dexterity, concentration, all that stuff, actually calmed you in the end of the day. Games like Mario, where you kept on missing that jump, were frustrating people more. The more of the casual games were being more frustrating. So when you left, you were more agitated going out. But games like first-person shooters and stuff like that, when you walked out, you were more calm.
What about games that arouse you?
I think you're
Look, you need to
frustrated.
quit
but
playing.
calm.
About leisure
Clean
Fort, quit playing Conkers. Bad for you,
What the
okay?
studies say about that? Because there's times I get aroused and then realize I'm fucked, and that kind of upsets me.
What'd you say, Bomber?
We're back
Bad
to
for you day?
What?
What?
Nick said Super Mario made him make plumbers with a passion.
I fucking hate those plumbers.
That makes you go onto Google and look up plumbers in your area.
I mean,
They call and you say, fuck you, fuck you.
I never understood other than the fact they're plumbers, okay, that they don't do any plumbing, so they're like the worst plumbers in the
They
goddamn
also
world.
don't do
Oh,
any
no,
plumbing.
they're doing
what the
plumbing.
fuck?
They're
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
plumbing.
No.
That's what
Koopa's doing plumbing.
Yeah, they're doing some plumbing so as he can get pizza away
Koopa's
from
laying
Bowser.
some pipe somewhere, and
Look, I'll put it this way to loop around back to the topic. People always sit there and go, games cause violence, wherever. I don't care who's arguing that point. They're stupid. When I was 16 years old, I got arrested. I could have gone to jail for like 20 years and tried it as an adult. I got probation. I started playing video games because my ass was stuck at home, and I actually straightened my life out because I played video games instead of being a dumbass with my bad group of friends at the time. So you know what? Anyone that sits there and goes, video games are bad or anything else, you're stupid. And
But
you're
time
ignoring the
and
actual
again.
source of the issue.
Yeah, and time again,
Parents
it's
and
proven
influences cause
that keeps
violence,
you
not fucking
from
video
going
games.
out there doing those bad choices. I mean, Iron Lords,
Direct.
all the time, they all got together because their parents knew where they were. They weren't out there messing around and doing whatever. You know, same thing with us. You know, my parents knew exactly where I was. I was in front of the TV. You know, it was like the babysitter, but no problem. I wasn't out there doing stupid stuff. Granted, I was. It's
Just like my three kids. They were raised on video games. Now my son works for EA.
Right.
I never had any problem out of my kids. I knew where they were.
I mean,
With my
I didn't
son's
either
friends.
until I let him.
my only
fucking-
thing is my 7-year-old taught me how to
live with
beat
his
a hooker
mom.
to get the money back.
Well,
That should've been something
hey,
that
look,
should've been,
if they learn
dad
something in the
teaching
game, that's
son.
a good thing, right?
Raised him well.
That's a
I
good
got in
thing.
trouble for that one. My wife's like, "What game is he playing?" I'm like, "I don't know, but I didn't know you could do that."
How did you not know? That was like a known thing from back in the day with
I
San
didn't play a lot of
Andreas.
GTA, and I was like, I let my son play, and within 5 minutes, he found the damn strip club in GTA 5, and I'm like, "There's a strip club in this game? Fuck." Yeah.
Yeah, and like, you know, when my son had friends come over to spend the night or the weekend, they'd all come here and play video games.
Absolutely.
And you know, I actually had a couple of parents say, "Well, you just gonna let them sit around and play games?"
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll turn them loose on the fucking streets, you know, and just let them do whatever the hell they want to do. Then.
I mean, nothing bad has ever happened with 4 16-year-olds running around in the middle of the night.
Oh, never.
Never.
Yeah.
Once.
TP's the least of my worries.
I'm so
Yeah,
glad
I was
just
that
saying.
it-
I
it
was
was
just
small
referring to
town
somebody we
where
know
I'd have been
Had
fucked.
to deal with that.
Look, toilet paper will biodegrade. It's fine.
I don't know. Ask
It's not
Leo
fine,
about
Bomber. It's not fine.
I know it's
But,
not fun. I've literally been
It's
part of it.
annoying. And I'll break their fucking knees next time I see them. If I see
that.
them.
God damn, Leo.
That was a
feels like
bitch.
I got
I almost
my
killed
back.
myself.
See, he's been playing Diablo. That's why he's violent.
That's it. That's why
Borderlands
he's
makes
violent.
me look for gold things.
And Fuzzy said the only drawback is you don't get a full refund from the hookers.
That's so true. Like, how is that even a thing? Give them $100 and you only get like 65. Where the rest of it go?
Like, where'd that money
Inflation,
go?
dude. Inflation.
If you beat enough hookers, you get enough back.
Well, I'll be.
Borderlands
And
is a
drunk
big
and
game.
Oh
massively-
my
Violent.
goodness.
Yes, it does.
I think we should just start talking about
Shut up,
Outriders.
Homie.
again.
Stop
Holy
giving my secrets away.
Talk about Outriders again.
Look, Outriders made me so happy. My 13-year-old son said, "Dad, I'm not downloading that game. Apparently, you really hate it."
That's
It was funny to hear that in chat too, because we were talking when he said,
Yeah. Me and Leo are playing, and my 13-year-old's not far from me, and Leo starts laughing. I'm like, I think I need to control my anger more.
"Goose Baba, Goose Raba."
But you know, my try to circle back to the article. here's the thing, and Noof kind of hit on it a second ago, and so did Nick. Nick hit on exactly where I was coming from with it. You know, just a couple of years ago, you had one side saying it, then now you got another side saying it. Pretty soon, you're just going to be shooting like sticks or aliens or something in games, and then then somebody's going to stand up for the aliens. So
They already do. That's the sad part.
There'll be an alien
I'm just gonna
advocacy
shoot
group.
people. Like I don't care. Like, it
Those
doesn't
waiting
people
bother
are
me.
made up fictional characters.
I'm waiting
What?
They
to
just
say
shoot the plasma
apply
gun that doesn't exist.
a violence tax on the game of, oh, you want to get into this game, you have to pay a violence tax.
Hey! Don't give him any ideas.
No shit. Don't make them make
No
it
shit.
more
What are you
expensive.
doing?
Well, I actually did not know this. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat knew when Wicked came to visit me back at my birthday in February. I don't know if anybody's familiar. He lives in Washington. I did not know there was a naughty tax.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you pay a hooker?
No, for
No.
buying sodas, chips,
Yep.
Oh,
anything that's considered not healthy, they actually tax you more money on it.
But weed is not taxed like that either.
Well, I mean, the state right next to him did just pass the law that pretty much any drug's legal. So,
But you're missing the point, dude. You can't buy a soda, an energy drink, or anything without an extra tax added onto it because they consider it unhealthy, so they tax it.
Yeah, it's a sugar tax.
Yep,
Yeah,
sugar
so-
tax.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Yeah, that's a total
Terrible
thing.
so if I become a
it's-
sugar boy for a sugar daddy, can I tax it?
Fork, you're always
Oh my
bringing
God.
it back to some weird ass
No.
shit, dude.
I mean, that's his thing. though. I mean,
Because honestly, I'm willing to ask the questions that need asked.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
Sugar
then
boy.
yes,
You know what?
yes,
You know what?
you get
No,
taxed.
no.
Sugar boy.
I never needed to hear the word sugar boy in my life.
Same either, dude. I
Fuck
did
out of
not
my
need to
brain.
hear that.
Can I say that
mean,
we
hey,
talk
I'm not a
about?
girl, so
You know,
if the person's the daddy, then that would make me the Pope's kid.
No, stop.
All right.
yeah, I used
Well,
to go to a bar
all right.
that I had. We used to hang out with all the time, and this one chick would come in, and she's like, "Oh, I would take." Come to find out, she wanted to be my sugar mama. I just couldn't do it, and I was like, I have no idea how anybody could. It was just like she's like, I just gotta redo the face, and everything would be fine. I'm like, no,
Wait,
that's
what do you
not
do
gonna
the
be
face?
enough.
What?
Her face was like a bit messed up. That she actually had that like plastic surgery to fix it. But she was a stripper.
Well, that's why they keep
Wait,
strip
wait,
clubs
wait,
dark.
wait,
dude.
wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm trying to figure out where the story's going. Like what?
The story's
What?
going.
Hold on.
You
So-
never
why
know.
is
You
this
never
story
know
even
who
happening?
wants to be a sugar daddy or sugar mama. And you know, if you want to deal with it, that's up to you. But there's some offers
also
you might
never
have
know
to
who
say
wants to be a
no, no matter how
So-
much money.
There's
Like,
4 states that actually have what's called a sugar tax. Connecticut, Hawaii. Damn, I can't talk today. Connecticut, Hawaii, motherfucker. Hawaii, New York, and Washington. I keep wanting to say Ohio.
Well, Hawaii
Nope,
has
we don't have any.
taxes on
Hawaii
everything.
taxes
They
2
get
cents
screwed.
per ounce of whatever you're buying.
That's stupid.
Per
Speaking
ounce?
of, this is a question for Lady. You do know Ohio's right next to Florida, right, Lady?
I do. I do. I knew that from the beginning. Everybody
got
else
very-
needs to get back on my
And I
my
wonder
train
why-
of thought here because
Look,
I was
lady-
so
look,
confused when Dredd told me that.
look,
He's like, "You want to
when
go
lady-
do some Breaking Bread with
What
Dredd?" I'm like,
lady's
"What the
trying to
fuck?"
explain is there's no state worth between Ohio and Florida, so she just blanks all them all out.
exactly.
Yeah, I was
Exactly.
like,
That's
Leo,
what happened.
you want to walk over here so we can do Breaking Bread? And
Yeah,
he's
and I
like,
was just like, "What?"
Look, you guys, I don't travel. I don't fucking leave my little state over here. Very rarely. When I do, it's like to the states right next to me. I don't go to that side. And like Leo's the only person I really knew in Ohio. Well, Psycho too now, but I didn't like look at where the state was. I don't
was
know.
like, he's gonna need more. You
Isn't
better
a
have more than
thing.
bread if I'm walking all the
I
way
mean,
down there.
You
You know what? I wasn't totally wrong because like it's directly north of Florida. It's just like 2 states higher than I thought it was.
There's
Did
these
you-
cool things
and-
called maps.
It's actually
And
an
did
island.
you know that Undead is right next door to my state? Canada is right here by North Carolina. You didn't know that, did you?
Now I know. No, asshole. I kind of know the East Coast. I know the East Coast. It's the middle where I get all jumbled. Like, oh, what's going
So-
on?
It didn't take me that long to get to
So
Canada.
hold on. So a 2-liter bottle of soda would cost you $1.20 more. Just
Are
in the
you still
goddamn
on the
soda pack.
sugar
I
tax?
know, right?
Like war game.
Jesus. Why are you trying to do math in here? Like, stop it.
Ohio.
I mean, I was
Oh.
thinking it might be like 8% or something. Not that big of a deal. That's actually kind of
Hey, Fork,
aggressive.
Fork, there you go. So apparently, Lord Cog just got hit by the inventory wipe.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Woo!
So I was gonna say, so Flo Ohio, where does Bomber live then? Is he like right in
He-
between the lines?
We don't want to talk
Bomber
about
is
Alabama
next door.
because I'm
Alabama
trying to
doesn't
think of where it is.
It doesn't
Bomber
really
is
exist.
right next door to Husk.
Yeah, yeah, we're right next to
Because Alabama is right next to
Alabama's
where are you
next
from?
to Louisiana,
Nebraska.
right?
Nebraska.
Nebraska, Alabama.
It goes Florida,
Yeah,
Louisiana,
Nebraska,
Alabama.
Alabama, New Jersey. It's all kind of right there together.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Hell, I was
Where
just
the
over at
fuck is
Bombers
Maine?
last weekend. I was like,
See,
yo, what's up?
Maine is over there by California.
I'm learning so
Oh.
much right
I have no idea what's happening. All I know is do not have me do the geography questions on.
Can you imagine
For me, it's like
been
New
on us
York
at this
State
point?
and Carolina. That's all I know because those are the only states I've been to.
Well, you know, don't forget Wilmie, Southern Jersey.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what started all this.
You guys all
Yep.
act like you know your states perfectly, so don't even. You
Oh,
know
I don't.
damn well you don't know everything about.
Well, I know
I
how
definitely
far
don't.
Florida
Hell,
is from
I-
I
Ohio.
am more
Look.
than willing to take a geography test.
That's 18
Okay,
I-
whatever, Fork. Whatever.
I
You
I do know.
fucking
I do know
do
enough to
things.
know that Ohio is not bordering Florida.
Well, I said by Florida. I didn't say bordering. I just said by. I didn't think it was that far north. So
Ohio's close
whatever.
to lakes, but not the ocean.
I honestly did not
You
know
know,
it was by lakes at all. I
In
did not.
retrospect,
to her
yes,
credit-
Ohio is by Florida. Like Florida is, I don't know, so far away from Europe. You know,
Arizona lives in limbo. They're
New
ti-
York-
they're fucking
New York
Yeah, I
and-
just
time
live
zone
in some
changes
weird
are, like,
fucking
right
time
next to each
zone.
other.
I live in a
Look,
I live in the Twilight Zone down
I'll be
here,
honest.
so.
At least she tried. I've known people that don't know that that London's part of Europe. They're like, no, it's a different country. On it was like, no, or Canada's not part of North America. People are like, no,
Oh,
Canada's not part of
the
North
big-
That's a
America.
very
UK.
common
the
one.
whole
A lot of
North
people don't know
America argument.
North America,
yeah,
South
that's-
or the better
oh,
one,
God,
South
people-
America is Texas. No, that's a completely fucking
Well,
I know
different
that.
continent, bro.
I know Texas is by me. I know Texas.
Look, here soon, Texas will be their own country, so it's okay.
Alberta is right next to Chile.
So I was like,
And I will leave then because I don't want to be part of the country of Texas, and have to have papers to leave.
Okay,
Show me your papers. Your papers. No, I'm good.
moving forward.
I'm moving
All right.
to Wilmie's guest house out in the back.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I
either.
am gonna stab you,
No,
Brian.
you're not. He shut that shit down quick.
I
Duck
will.
and
not-
roll,
I will.
R. Duck and roll.
Dude,
I will. I will.
his
I will,
face
I will
was
cover
so
you-
epic.
I will cover you in bacon strips and turn Lilith loose.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna like that.
New research you won't when she gets a hold of you. New research reveals growing number of older gamers. I don't know why this is a shock to the fine folks over here that wrote this article at Games Industry Biz.
Fucking bitches grow old. What? We age.
Wait,
A lot of us-
wait. We grew up.
That's a lie.
Well, no, a lot of it is
Well-
is talking about how the older group started, like the older people that currently don't play games started playing games now, which
Well, I mean,
makes
what
sense.
else
I
would they do
mean,
during
I
the
guess.
I have
Yeah,
Maybe
nothing
that's
else to
what you do when you get old. You're like, oh, I don't have anything to do. I'm gonna play some games because
Hey,
I'm
Pandemic
bored.
definitely helped.
Grandpa, look, I can beat a hooker on GTA 5. Let me see that controller, honey.
I mean,
Hey,
we
that
were
old
all
lady who
around
does
when
Skyrim or
video
whatever.
games became a thing. So
I mean,
it
so
kinda
here's
makes
my thing.
sense.
My question on it was, okay, so that age group plays. What do they play? Are they counting mobile games, which a lot of people do count mobile games as gaming, which is fine.
It is gaming.
Is that
It
what
is
they're
gaming.
counting,
It's
or are they
Minecraft.
doing
You saw the
It's any game.
Microsoft ad. The Xbox ad with the kid playing
See,
with
the
his
thing
grandma
is,
and the kid
But
playing
they played
with their
Forza on
grandpa.
those ads too.
They did.
They haven't been
played
dying
Forza and
off as
Minecraft.
early. That's why.
And they were all British for some reason. I don't get that.
Yeah, that was.
It's
I
like,
was wondering
what?
about
It's
that.
over there.
That's because
But
people in
yeah,
America.
either way,
The game is
it's a
set.
cool ad, but
I mean, come on.
Minecraft is set in
I could
England?
never
I
get
didn't
my
know that.
grandma to
No,
pick up a
I thought you were
controller,
talking about
guaranteed.
Forza. Sorry.
No, they did a Forza one too.
We're not
Minecraft.
responsible if you deliver shit to the wrong state, Robert.
Robert,
Yeah, Robert, you are welcome, sir.
Robert, thank you for the $5 super chat. I'm a truck driver. You guys are starting to confuse me on locations of states. Do not take us seriously,
I think
Robert.
we should all have printed out a map, and without Googling anything, we should all fill in the states. Think what one we think they are.
Nebraska.
I'd get majority of them. Until you
Canada.
get to the stupid small, like,
Look,
New
when you
Hampshire
get up to
shit.
the Northeast where there's like 19 within like
Oh,
that big of a spot, I'm
yeah.
like, look, it's the 13
See,
original
I
colonies.
know
Fuck 'em
that
all.
better. I know that better than like Tornado Alley. Like the middle of it is where I get like, I'm like, oh, I don't know any of
Texas,
that
Oklahoma,
shit. Like, well, I get
Kansas,
Texas.
South
I know
Dakota,
where
North
Texas.
Dakota.
I don't know those. No,
I know where
could not tell you
Oklahoma
where
is.
those were.
It goes boom.
Look,
You know where Florida is too.
I know
man.
anything north
right next
of
door.
Montana is just useless.
Every time I hear Florida, I
Hey,
think
I'm supposed
NXT.
to go to Montana here soon.
Montana's
All right.
beautiful from what I hear.
It is.
It is
You can run
okay.
naked there.
I mean, you can
Oh,
run
God.
naked anywhere. It's just
North
it's still
Pole.
illegal.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
yeah, it depends
there's
on
no one
whether
that
you get
lives
caught
in
or not.
Montana, so it's more legal there.
Look what Robert put.
Where-
I just
where'd
left
he put it?
Ohio and didn't drive through Florida.
You went the wrong way, Robert.
Lady's about to quit. She's like, F this.
Just
Like,
remember,
I'm
the further
fine.
south in Florida you go, you'll end up in Michigan.
Nope.
All right. Anyway, let's get on to the rumors because Jesus Christ, there's a ton of them. and
Oh,
I
there's
don't take
plenty.
any of them serious.
There's plenty.
I don't take any of this shit seriously. We'll talk about it.
I
but
thought we're supposed to
yeah.
take it serious though. These are serious topics. Dang it.
Yeah, Xbox and Nintendo. Supposedly, there's some type of announcement being teased by insiders. I'm sorry, folks, unless this comes directly from Microsoft or Nintendo. I don't put a lot of faith into it.
On the Switch.
Yeah, it's going to play on the Switch, and Game Pass is going to be on the Switch. It's going to be on PlayStation 5. It's going to be on Samsung microwaves and coffee pots. And next week it'll be in Codexes.
testicles.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. But a new
Hey,
rumor
Huss?
suggests that Nintendo and Xbox will make an announcement later this year. It's always later in the year, by the way.
It's always later in the year.
Hey,
The
Huss.
rumor was shared by Nick Baker on Twitter, which is where a lot of this shit starts. The poster pointed to an April the 9th Game Mess video from Jeff Grubb, who probably enjoys doing this stuff if you know Jeff at all. Grubb discusses a Phil Spencer photo with many interesting items on his shelf. So thank God
Again.
he did not have a picture of Jeffrey Dahmer on his fucking shelf, people.
Right?
That's a good point.
I
Huss.
mean, what if he
Version
would have had like
4.0,
Pornhub?
put a TV on there so you can Game Pass while you're
Oh,
on your
that
Elvis
made me
hybrid.
think of that guy I saw the other day on that show where it was like his name was Ted Gundy or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I just think it's just funny. I mean, if they do something cool, I mean, that's been teased for so many years. Like, oh, Xbox Live's going to be on the Switch, and then that hasn't happened. And then Game Pass is going to be on the Switch. Well, that still hasn't happened. So I mean, it's just if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, oh well. But I ain't putting money on it. Promise you that.
You keep spreading the rumors, though, Bomber.
I used to be all about the rumors. Now it's just people get
Wait a minute,
too.
wait a minute. What was that podcast that we've all heard that was really hyping up that game, Outsiders?
Fuck
What was
you.
the name of those assholes?
I don't
Now
know.
they're
what it
just
is.
talking
I have
trash
no idea.
about it.
I have no idea who you're talking
What
about.
was it? Gaming Beyond the Box? Some of them.
No, I think
of
it
them-
was gaming outside the box.
First of all,
Yeah.
I do remember
Gaming
all
around
three
the
of us
box.
saying we had hope, but we had worries. Our worries were confirmed.
You had worms. What's that got to do with it?
It makes you not sit
Is this a
long.
Dumb and Dumber movie?
Yeah, it's not that we enjoyed
Back on Outriders again. Shit.
we enjoyed hyping the game up.
Because it's a fire.
It was
Go
a
ahead.
thing, and we all every single one of us was like, it's has a very good possibility that it's going to suck. But we had hope, you know. I'm a dreamer.
There are multiple podcasts where all three of us did say this looks good, but we do have some worries. And well, my worries were not inventory wipes or not being able to play with my friends or
Inventory wipe. I just can't believe that. Oh gosh.
Hey,
and you don't get your crap back.
We fixed the game, but the biggest thing that pisses me off is they said, well, we don't know if we'll be able to give you the right rolls back. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, you'll just get random
may get your stuff back, but it may not be what you want. I'm like, oh, that's
holy shit! I might actually get a legendary.
Well, honey, the appreciation pack, you are getting one.
No, you're not. You better read the fine print on that. They did say we may or may not be able to do this. It's like, oh, so you're still gonna fuck me? Thank you.
They don't know how to send gear in their own game.
Nope.
They don't know how to make gear drop in their own game.
Yeah, exactly.
I do find it funny. You guys said all your worries, and then Outriders like, hold my beer.
Yeah, that's so true.
No,
it's
you know
so
what?
true.
I made a meme. I did not post it publicly, but I posted it in our group, and it said, "Anthem killed their game in a little over a year, and then Outriders hold our beer."
Yep.
I mean, there are still people out there who are enjoying it, and I will give them that. Like, you know, enjoy your game.
If you're enjoying it.
I hope that I can go in and enjoy it. And like I said last night on the other show I was on, like you guys were all talking about it in chat. And yes, it put a sour taste in my mouth. I didn't really want to play it after that because I'm at the point now to where I'm like, they can fix this. And then maybe I'll go into it with a fresh fucking pair of eyes and I'll be able to enjoy it without having this fucking past experience that all you fucks had because you couldn't put it down. So.
And then you'll be saying, oh, Outriders is a great game. And Pork will be like, shut the fuck up.
Right. You're playing a different game.
To be honest, if you enjoy it, I'm happy that you enjoy it. I enjoyed Anthem. Some people didn't. At the end of the day, if you enjoy it, that's all that matters. Fuck you, Bomber.
Did you just say you enjoyed Anthem? All I've heard you do is like talk shit about Anthem.
Didn't you know Anthem?
There were parts I enjoyed. I just had no content.
People don't like Anthem. It's like a bad relationship. They're like, oh, you know, it was really bad. I hated every second of it. But man, when she was right though.
She was right.
Look, it's like the girl that you broke up with because she, was mean and beat you, but at the same time, but the sex was great.
She was mean and beat you.
Because she was mean and beat you. That's why it was great. Jesus.
That midget whooped my ass.
You look for right. You look for crazy's fun.
I mean, but regardless, if you enjoy it, that's great. If you really want to try something, here's a test for you. Get up to World Tier 15. When legendaries have a 450% drop rate and the 500% rarity is up there, and then go restart the game and let me know what you get from Jacob's side quest when whites drop in greens. So glad that percentage works.
I hope that that's fixed by the time I play it because I'm not playing it anytime soon.
Their Reddit forum, people have mentioned that over and over again. They won't even touch it. They're like, we're just going to ignore that and hopefully it'll go away because you won't go back and play it.
Well, you can't really say that. I mean, maybe that's just they have community managers. They're probably working at it. Maybe they just don't have a fucking answer. That's just the thing.
Yeah, but see, they're not even touching the level scaling. They're not touching the fact that if you're higher level, you
because
go back,
they're just trying to fucking get Square to give them some solid servers. They're just like, true. Square, give me a fucking server that I can work with. And that's probably where they're at this point.
The problem is it's not just like one fire they're trying to put out. It's like their entire fucking block is on fire and they're like, well, those ones are smaller, so let's put the bigger one out. And then by the time they put the bigger one out, then smaller ones are now bigger. And it's like, yeah.
Again, and that's the reason why I didn't understand the nerf. Like, I can understand them nerfing it later just because. No,
they should have let people be powerful while the game sucks because at least people were happy.
Exactly, because I would have kept playing.
So basically, at the end of the day, quote unquote, releasing it on April 1st was probably a bad omen.
That's actually kind of true. I didn't even think about that.
That's what did it, guys.
It wasn't April Fool's. It truly wasn't.
Should have delayed the game outside of that.
April Fool's, it's not a co-op game.
What does all this have to do with Xbox and Switch? Just saying.
All right. So back to that. What I was trying to say earlier. Yes.
I missed that topic. Sorry.
Well, that's what Woomy led with before he blanked out his screen.
Well, was I peeing? I was gone.
Maybe. We didn't hear anything, so I don't know.
Sorry,
no, but the whole thing is, if Game Pass went to the Switch, wouldn't the Switch actually have to have some sort of real online presence? Other than
Okay.
sharing your social
Fred,
security
if you
code.
want to get into an online Nintendo rant, I am ready for it. This is my
All
specialty.
right, let's do this.
Hold on. So I read an article that I read an article, but it was on the forum, that somebody said they could actually pick and choose which ones they wanted, so they could actually have a offline, not really a presence, and still get Xbox Game Pass, almost like the PC does, of a filtered Game Pass.
Well, yeah, it would definitely be a filtered Game Pass. There's no way around that. It wouldn't be every game that's on Game Pass going to Switch. Like they would have, and then Switch would have their own games on Game Pass. They would have Nintendo only games that you can't get on other consoles on Game Pass. Like, I mean, the Switch has a plethora of indie games that aren't available in other places, so it wouldn't be a thing. What's happening though, and Dredd is right, is that Nintendo's online functionality is years behind where any competitor is at this moment. Like if you want to get online on Switch and like actually have some kind of party chat with your friends, you have to use your phone through an app through the game, and you have to chat and like bubbles pop up above your head if you want to do it, or you like plug in. Like it's just stupid. Plus
don't forget, you need to give someone your social security number.
Yeah, that bullshit. I never understood that anyway. Like, why?
The friend code I never got. Here's my friend code 59646494. It's like, what happened to just gamer tags?
Well, I mean, the friend code's not that big of a thing to me because that's whatever. Like
she likes being identified as numerics.
Yeah. My friend code is, let me recite it for you because I know it by fucking heart. No, I'm just kidding.
696969 forever.
3003S.
XX. No, it's a fucking big thing with Nintendo though. The online functionality is absolute shit show. Nintendo is relying on things that I feel like are becoming irrelevant to actual gamers and like, yes, they're going to continue to make money because it's fucking Nintendo. They have Mario, they have fucking Yoshi, Zelda. They have these things that are going to make them money no matter what, but are their games drawing in new audiences? No. They're not drawing in new audiences, and they're not drawing in children at this point either, because kids are getting fucking used to being Fortnite and online stuff like that. And when you're playing Apex and Fortnite or whatever on the Switch, you have shit for online fucking
I would
functions.
recommend playing
I haven't played it.
Switch.
It looks like crap. I just...
What, Leo?
So,
Could
I
you
mean,
imagine?
what if
recommend
this
Apex
is just a
on the
step
Switch.
towards when they release their next console, that they're actually
yeah.
already building some type of online presence, so the next console they drop actually uses more Xbox Live, and Xbox Live takes it over.
Okay, so what console are you talking about? Because if you're talking about the Switch Pro, that's going to be about a half an inch bigger.
No, I'm
then-
talking
No.
That's
The next generation, like the Switchblade.
Next
It
generation.
does. No, I'm talking like the next
I
generation.
haven't played
of console
Nintendo
that
since
they may not have
fucking the Wii.
totally
I
announced
went
yet, but they may
bowling
be
and it was
working on.
awesome.
It's going to be called the Switchblade.
I want a Wii
And allowing
Pro.
Xbox to fully take over and do the online part of it, as far
They're
as
gonna make
the
it a
Xbox
10
Live.
box.
The
If they
Nintendo.
do, if what Dredd is saying, I
Yes.
mean, if that's a thing and they're coming out with a new console, I haven't heard anything on the rumors, but
Nintendo has already
I've
said
heard
they're
about the
working with
Nintendo Pro
NVIDIA
or the Switch
for
Pro.
chip.
I don't see them
And
going away
DLSS.
from
It's
the
the
Switch
Switch XL.
model.
No.
The new
Yeah,
Switch,
the
whichever.
XL,
It's gonna
the Switch
stay that
XL, the
look.
bigger one. Like,
Yeah,
but it's not going to have
It's not going to be on that. No, it's going to be on the following one. But this is like the first step, and
But
Nintendo's
where is
already
that? When is
stated
that
they
happening?
I don't think Nintendo's going to make another console.
another 4 years.
It's so far out.
So
and
it's
yes,
so
if they
far
don't
out.
have fucking online capability, if that's not in 4 years, if it's not on there, then Nintendo's fucking
Well, they never
dead in
cared
the
about
water.
online.
Well, here's
Since they
but
got
But they
it.
the-
need to.
No,
I know they don't, but
that's
they
what I'm
need
saying.
to.
The next console they work on, whatever it's called, Nintendo Switchblade or
The
whatever,
Switch 2.
the Switch
I
9.0 or
made up.
regardless, whatever it's called, the next console they go to release, the next generation. What if they could go ahead and say, "Hey, look, we need an online presence," and that's what this whole Nintendo Xbox thing is. They just let
I'm
Xbox
buying
take over.
that fucking shirt. I don't care if my wife yells at me.
So, and here's the thing: Nintendo has already stated before that they have 2 generations in the planning at all times, and then sometimes they move some tech back that's not ready. Sometimes they bring some tech forward into the console that's not ready. So they already have plans for the next Switch or whatever Switchblade or in HD, whatever you want to call it, and then whatever is after that. So they're like 20 years in the making for 2 consoles for next gen, already in their stable going, and then they bring it forward. I mean, we called it before when you looked at the Wii U, and you're like, what if they get rid of that box and now the Wii U just has a bigger screen, and that's all it is? And here, lo and behold, we got the Switch. It's literally a Wii U handheld with the screen on it. Right? So they're doing that.
Well, we ain't even gonna get a Switch Pro anytime soon because we got chip shortages out the ass. You ain't getting any that chip situation's not gonna be solved till at least 2022. So that's gonna fuck everything up. So I'd say Switch Pro 2023, and then my daughter will be in middle school by the time they release the Nintendo
Exactly. 3-bit said it best. Like 3-bit said it best in chat there. Like, and that's exactly what's happening is because Nintendo fans they're not trying. They're not pushing Nintendo to do things better.
Well, I mean, let's be honest.
For 40 years.
Let's be honest.
Exactly.
Nintendo fans are the same people that they could release Mario making toast and people would buy the fuck out of it.
Yep.
Well,
The ball pit be popping at Burger
They
King.
did kill Mario. Though.
No, they just put
They did.
They took his thing off of.
They're picking at Disney and throwing shit in the vault. And
Snake Eyes, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Nintendo Switch 2 Xbox.
They do have their own amusement park now.
That's true.
Exactly. So they're never going to stop making money. Nintendo's not worried about not making money. It's not. It's like fucking Xbox is not worried about not making money. They have too many. They just have too much like fucking hands and everything. So it's not
I could use
a problem.
hands.
It's just when it comes to the fucking video game community, Nintendo's not taking the right steps. So it's just.
Could you imagine if that actually happened and you can get Game Pass on your Switch? What would be the first game to download? Minecraft?
On my Switch?
I'm being funny.
Halo
Because
Infinite.
you can already get Minecraft.
No, I mean I can answer the question seriously, but yeah.
Okay,
no.
actually, I was just kidding.
Mine would be
Seeing
Spirit
that
Fair.
you could already get it.
That would be.
It'd
great.
be I am bread with Mario's face on the slice of bread.
I am breaded. Oh my god.
I am inbred.
That game's so weird and awesome all at the same time.
So talking about weird ass games, Fork, you know how have you ever actually played Shower with Daddy?
Yeah, he did.
No.
Okay,
did.
so
He did.
apparently,
He lived it in real life.
He's
the
played
premise of the
2.5
game
hours
is you're
of
a child in the shower with your dad, but there's 3 males in there
Yeah.
that you have to figure out which daddy is yours based
Yeah.
on your skin color.
Yeah.
Pick the right daddy.
There's also a
What?
shower with daddy too. Like
Part
I
two,
love
sure.
gifting that game to people because it's a fucked up game.
What the fuck?
And that
They made a sequel?
I know
Yeah,
we
they made
wanted
it.
it,
Yeah.
but, like, I
It
didn't
did so
actually
well.
Which
know what
one's
it
your
was
dad?
about,
What
and
the
I'm just like,
fuck?
oh
Wait. So I make fun of the game. We all tease people about playing the game, and you go and buy it and play it?
I didn't.
So let me know. That was not even a no. She's like,
Oh,
Yeah,
how did she list on Steam?
Wow.
No. She didn't buy it. Someone from the state of Ohio did, okay?
Wait.
Ohio.
Covering with 2 daddies.
Hold on.
Oh
So
my
did you
God.
play it? You just look it up and realize.
No, I didn't.
No,
know.
she didn't
so,
play it. No.
That's Bomber. Bomber, stand up for me. Come on, take over.
Yes, somebody else played it and
He was on with me.
tried it.
Or
And I,
Who the fuck would play that game?
Brian,
Wait, is
my
Bomber
co-host
playing?
on
He
Noobs
played
and
it?
Pros
Yes.
on
What?
Tomit.
Yeah,
I mean, at a
he
certain
tried
point,
it.
you got to realize this is a game I should not buy.
I brought it up on the show like every week for like fucking
Yeah,
a month because I
Arsonist-
just said it.
He played it, and
I mean,
he's
there's
like,
another one called Wiener something where your wieners fucking each other.
Oh, that's
That is
genital
true.
jousting. Genital
Yeah, I was
jousting.
gonna say,
That's
oh,
actually
right.
fun, though.
Jousting, that sounds
That's
amazing.
fun.
I'm
Isn't it
sorry.
like a first
I'm sorry.
person
You
shooter?
were a penis running around trying to fuck other penises.
Yes.
Space
Why
Dog
is my
for
camera so
everyone.
close,
So
Filmy?
wrong.
What the fuck did you do to our settings?
Are you sure
Okay, so
about
what did
that?
Brian say about the game? How did he like it?
I don't even know because I was trying to fucking comprehend why he
yeah.
played the game.
He just said it was hilarious, and that's all it was.
All I gotta say is if you have him on your Steam list, go look how many hours he has in it.
I mean, but seriously, I mean, that's the premise of the game. Like,
75 hours.
I thought it was like, I mean, when you think shower with daddy, honestly, I don't know what to think. Honestly, I don't know what to think. And you know, the way he explained it, I'm like, now that makes total sense because you're a little child and you have to figure out which daddy
that's
is
worse.
yours.
I'm pretty sure that
makes
thought
it
the game was
so
like,
much worse.
hey,
But he did say that the dad's dongs are pixeled out, so you can't see them.
because that
All
makes
like
it
this
better.
you use to catch a predator.
And you
That's
know,
great.
you know, somebody has the mod to unpixelize it, right?
Probably.
Oh, stop.
Okay, look, I just want to know one thing.
Moving on.
All right, let's
We'll be
move
back
on.
right
Yes,
after
move on.
this commercial
Nope,
break.
we're moving
Thank
on.
you.
This had to have been like a lost bet.
I mean, clearly they made a second one, so I
Hey,
don't know.
what's the worst game you can make? Oh, I can.
Everyone
make a game
else
people
says
will
move
buy.
on. Fork's like, no, I'm gonna run this into the ground.
Look,
Okay, we're all
I
moving
have,
on. Fork cannot let it go.
I have gifted
Nope.
that game to 15 people, and I am not ashamed of that.
I know.
I bet
Okay.
they're all on lists
All right.
too.
What's the next rumor? What's the next rumor we got?
We have another rumor.
I don't know. I'm lost now.
We just got done
Persona 5
talking about
Royale is
Nintendo.
I
coming
do
to
remember that,
Xbox
Canada.
Game
I
Pass.
remember the cockhead game. That was good.
Okay, let's for all of us, well, for the ones of us that have a PS5, of course, the big update that people were pumping up came out today. Woo! Okay.
Oh, there's actually 2 people on here that have a PS5 now.
Yep.
Is there?
Yeah, Nick has one.
I got
Oh, fucking other Canada. Canada
Oh.
too.
They had to
I'm
kill him
sorry.
for
I
it.
mean, if you live in
Oh,
Canada,
promotes Canada too? God damn. Okay.
look,
I see
if
how
you live
it
in
is.
Canada, is that even a real country? And does that
No,
make you
no. He's in Calabama.
California.
Yeah, you
Dude,
know,
his town has like 2,000 people in it. I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah, you
It's
know
weird
what?
that I know how many
I don't
fucking
want to
people
talk
are
about
down there.
this. I don't want.
Wait
I
a
don't
second.
wanna
Why
get into
all of a sudden you have a Canadian accent?
that. I've had the Canadian accent the entire time.
It's just a few words, though.
When
That's-
he
that's
when he
why
does
you're-
his O's,
He's not
using a
as
fork.
Canadian as the other Canadian.
I don't know. He
The
does
other-
a lot of
the other
his O's
Canadian
are
we
more
don't
pronounced.
That's true. We're not even really sure if he's actually Canadian.
I don't think he is.
Okay.
I'm a,
I think he
I'm
lives
a
in
filthy
Nebraska.
immigrant. It's fine. We'll move on.
Psycho, thank you for $2
He's
super
French.
chat.
Don't let him
Space,
fucking fool you.
space docking daddies
No.
on PS5 is rumored. Oh my god. let's hope not. But anyway, here we were striving to get our thumbs down on the pot for the podcast for the week. So Silverburst, if you're listening, fuck you and your mama's a hoe. One of the biggest features that they're flaunting is you can now move PS5 games to your external hard drive.
Yes.
I read that article.
Welcome to the 21st century.
Motherfuck.
No. You can move them.
But you can't play them.
Well, I mean,
Well, I mean, it
technically,
makes sense.
you could do it with the Xbox as well. If it's a Series X only game, you can't play it either. So
Well, you can't.
still-
You can play it.
can't-
It just will not play with the enhancements.
Yeah.
no.
you can still play.
If I
No,
put
certain-
if I literally put Medium on the external hard drive I have, it won't play it.
That's correct.
Really,
Certain
Yeah.
games
Yeah.
will play. Like
It's only
Ori,
certain games. It's only
Ori will
if it's
play.
just the
Sea of Thieves will
enhanced
play.
games, then no. Like it's any of them that are strictly for
Yeah, but see, I mean,
Series
well,
X
yeah.
and S,
yeah,
or
okay, but that's
PS5
strictly for
only.
the Series X. Any PlayStation game you put on your external hard drive, it won't play. It's like, yep, it's there. Can't play it.
No, that's only
No,
PS5 games.
That's just
I've
it's just
got-
PS5.
I've got 300 PS4 games on my external hard
Yeah,
drive.
and you
That's
can
where
play
they
'em.
stay.
Yeah. Like that. That's why I think everybody keeps on getting all this crap wrong, and I just think it's hilarious. Like it's just.
I'm gonna keep spreading. You
It's-
can't do it. Just see what
I
happens.
mean, well, people believe that though. That's the thing.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
everybody's-
you
everybody's
were hyping Outriders. We seen how that turned out. So fuck it, go for it. Take your shot, right?
Look, if you shoot enough times, you get one right. Microsoft bot Discord.
Yep, you got 4 kids. We see how
Well,
that
they haven't
works.
bothered me yet.
Had six times. Had 4 kids out of it. There we go.
I only had sex once.
And had wow, that was
Weird.
Anyway.
He saved his sperm in a cup next to the bed, and for the other, they just kind of, put it in
Just
there.
Shoved it in there.
My
Okay.
Every year.
They use
But
the cup
anyway,
He has
tampon
a
and-
jar. He has a sperm jar.
Anyway,
That's interesting. Don't drink that one.
the
That is not saltwater.
The PS5 will soon be able to share play together with players on previous generation PlayStations, which is basically the PS4 since they've killed pretty much the PS3. So you will have cross-generation share play between the PS4 and PS5. You will be able to play together and share together. And really, I mean, there wasn't a giant list of changes. They did add a new little symbol for your, install on your games library. That's about it.
Wait,
But
Psychonaut says you can't even download games to the external. You got to download it to the internal and then transfer it to the external.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
a PS5 game, yes, you go straight to the internal, then move it. Yeah.
yeah, sadly.
Yeah, but
That's
you can
such
make
a
your
weird
external
thing. I was
on
trying
the-
to,
But
I was trying to like grasp it because
The reason mainly, like, if you're really wanting to know like why they're doing this or what, it's mainly for people, and that's why a lot of people are like saying it's a good thing, is for those that don't have massive, like, unlimited bandwidth on their internet, they can download their games, transfer it, and they don't have to download it again later on or whatever it is. They don't have to delete it and go back to it and download it again. They can just offload it,
I hate to
re-put
say
it back. So
I hate to tell you this, it's actually faster to delete a game and re-download it on the PS5 than it is to transfer.
well, I bet it is. Oh, absolutely.
it's a lot
Especially-
faster.
especially since you can't use it.
I just want to point out my
or the M.2, I mean.
Xbox has 1.8 terabytes now. So
You're so
PlayStation
cool.
5 has like what 700
Wow.
gigabytes.
Now, the question I really have is that, like, if and when they do get this M.2 thing figured out, is that going to operate the same way as an external drive? That would be terrible, wouldn't it?
I think it'll probably be just
Yeah.
like the external drive on the Xbox. It'll be internal, use all the advanced features, but
Hope
that's
so.
it. It won't. You know what I mean? It'll be a secondary drive, but it won't be a external drive how they use those. So it's going to be just like the internal. It's just another drive as an internal.
And see, the thing is, I do want to clear one thing up there. A lot of people are saying it would be hard to change out that drive on the PS5.
Oh, God, no.
Honestly, it's really not, because last week I posted pictures of my PS5 over the weekend
Did you
when
get
I
that
got my
skin
new
on it?
panels.
Yeah.
When I got my
those
new panels
are
in,
so cute.
they look better than the big bright white panels.
Yeah, the vagina. They make the white ones make it look like extra vagina-y. The black ones.
Imagine if you got like
they kind of
roast
blend
beef.
better.
Blending.
Vagina.
But the
Vagina.
taco, what
That's
Lady's
a
trying to
word?
say is the taco shaped PS5 is easy to disassemble.
It's
The
also
shells
easy to
are
collect
easy to
dust.
peel off. The lips are easy to separate.
And
And then you can get up in there. You just screw it. Right?
But the funny thing is, I mean, it's really not that hard to get apart.
No.
I was a little intimidated about it at first, but once you just push on the panel and just slide it back, they just come right off.
Just push on it, man.
Be gentle.
Keep
Don't
going.
use too much
Keep
force.
going, Roman. Keep going.
I didn't spit on it at least.
At least you didn't spit on it. Did you at least have to blow into the controller first
Still
just to get it
young.
ready?
You need to spit on it.
I mean, you
Yeah.
don't know that. Maybe you just.
Well, sometimes you gotta spit on it just to get get it loose a little bit.
I really
You didn't
regret.
need to. You should
I
have.
regret Wednesday nights at times. I really do.
No, you don't. You get off realizing that you're still young and free and don't have to spit on shit.
So
I'm not all about the young
here's
part,
the funny
but
part,
okay.
right?
Just
You-
because
you
he doesn't
actually
have
got
to spit
your
on
eyes
things
inside
doesn't mean
there.
he doesn't.
All right, so you
Wait,
got your
what?
eyes inside there. Now, when you look inside that little bay, and you got to hold on to that screw. Not many people will have a magnetic screw.
Find
I'm
the
sorry,
knob.
magnetic screwdriver, so that they can magnetize the screw and hold on to it as they put it in. You're talking about people trying to jam in the NVMe just so, and then lay it down and put a screw on there. That is going to be the complicated thing for a lot of people.
So when you lay it down, do you lay it down horizontally or at a little bit of an angle before?
You know what?
That's my point.
Yeah,
Fork is a good thing you don't have a PS5 right now because you would have damaged the fuck out of it.
It wouldn't matter. You can't use it anyway.
Look at it this way. We've already said it looks like a taco. Fork could be trying to fuck it.
He would.
That's why he doesn't own one.
I mean, someone's got to figure out if you can or not.
Yeah, the PS5 already has a restraining.
So who makes lip-colored blades?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, what the fuck are we even talking about at this point?
I have no fucking clue.
I can see it now. New video I can see it. New video from Forbes. Can you feel the PlayStation 5 DualSense haptic feedback in your ass?
Ooh. Can you feel it?
I mean, I just want to put a disclosure out there before anybody does this. Tie a string on it.
Oh my god.
Give it a good tug. Make sure it's not coming off, and then go ahead and.
You guys,
this man's lost a Joy-Con.
Yeah, we do, Papa.
This man's lost a Joy-Con.
No, I've done
he's lost a couple of Joy-Cons.
I've done enough X-rays to realize, you should have tied a string on this before you did this.
Fuck Joy-Cons. Can we go on a Joy-Con rant? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they're like the worst
Well, that's what they're
controllers
literally
next to
talking
Xbox.
about.
Oh, okay. Sean, who's been on the podcast several times. He's from Calabama too.
No, he's from Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
He's like French Canadian.
Nova
French Canadian name.
Fucking East Coast.
All right, but here's what we'll talk about Kojima. Let's talk about Kojima and Xbox. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because he's overrated.
I watched Willie play Death Stranding.
I don't think he's overrated. I really don't think he's overrated. I think he has his own. He has like this weird thing. He's bringing like an art to what he does. I mean, yes. I mean, he's
right. But when you got guys falling over themselves, oh my god, he builds the greatest games. Great, that's fine. But quick, get up off your knees. Get up off your knees and just say
like,
he builds a great game.
But I think overall, as a fucking creator, I think he's a phenomenal. Like he has amazing visions, and he does these things that a lot of people won't do.
Look, my meth head cousin has visions. Doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Tries.
You know what, Fork? Me and you are going to just fucking go rounds one of these days.
I think his talent would be better suited making movies for Netflix.
I don't.
Instead of
can you imagine? Okay, I don't know where I saw this, and I'm sorry, somebody's probably in chat.
I probably know what
said
you're going
this,
at,
but it made me start thinking. Like, imagine Xbox getting Kojima and then getting these small like Game Pass games that come out that are like very art orientated, very like just deep personal, like kind of story driven games that come in like, they come in like every few months and stuff like that. Could be a phenomenal experience, I think, as a gamer. Like, and I know not all of you guys play those types of games to where you're not playing it to fucking feel things.
Kojima can make a short game.
Wait, there's games like
walking simulator where you can drink an energy drink in there. Is that what we're talking?
Yes, no, but I just think that, fake like that. I'm playing a game right now, called Grizz, and it's a fucking amazing game. I literally I feel like I'm playing poetry. Like that's how I feel when I play this game. I'm like, this is what poetry would feel like if I was playing, like if I was living a poem. Like it's so good, it's so well out, it's fucking beautiful. Everything about it is just fucking amazing, and I'm like, I can see. Did you just do this, Wilmy?
That's not. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut right now at the moment.
No. Do it. No, go for it. Come on, come at me, bro.
I'm not a beatnik. I don't plan on going to Seattle and doing a poem reading night.
Oh my god, you just called me a beatnik? Wow.
No. I mean, here's my thing. If you enjoy that, that's great. I get lost.
Can't do it.
But I also think
it's not for everybody, but I think that it has its place in gaming.
If this is even a thing, if it's a thing, and this is happening, and all this,
it's everybody that's like with Norman Reedus and really piss off PlayStation fanboys.
Like I can see because he's gonna make another big story-driven game. That's just what's going to happen. It is. Whether it's a horror game, which I think would be better. I don't think he needs to do action adventure. He doesn't need to do any of that. He needs to do horror because of his mind. He does horror really well because I think that's what Metal Gear Solid was trying to turn into, was a horror game that failed miserably. I think it's just because I think Phantom Pain was the jankiest piece of crap ever made, but that's just me.
Can you imagine if they put him on like Halo or Gears? That would be so weird.
He would destroy those franchises way more than 343 could ever do.
That's a talent in itself.
Well, God damn, wise old. I've lost weight, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, wise old gamer, he's lost weight. He went from his belly to his ass.
Damn, what'd you do to wise old gamer, Fork?
I know.
No kidding,
like, damn.
right? Jeez.
But
dude, it's because Wilmy has us on this weird setting. We're all close tonight. Like, I'm like, my camera's off. Like, I can't even see all my background. I've been trying to fix. Look it. Hey, look, there I am. No,
there you go.
See, and now we're back to this weird shit.
Now we're back to the weird
shit. That's usually how it is.
I think
usually we can see all of Huska's background. I don't see Huska's background.
Husk doesn't see the background.
Do you see my background?
Yeah,
I don't need to see
I see fucking Bomber's nostrils right now.
Oh, there's something sticking out of the left side.
By the way,
I know there is.
For a 10% code, make sure you subscribe to Bomber's OnlyFans page for $4, and he'll give you a 10% code.
But
you can see all of my fucking cans over here.
You know, watch him stick a Q-tip in his nose.
Here, I've played every Metal Gear game. I'm a huge fan of Metal Gear, but I agree with Bomber. If he's going to make something, I want a scary type game out of him, something like a Silent Hill type game, something like that. I do not want another Death Stranding.
Yeah. No,
okay. Yeah. Death Stranding wasn't.
I like Metal Gear and stuff like that, but I mean, Death Stranding started okay, and then I got lost watching Wilmy play.
I got lost playing it. To be honest,
you don't like walking. I mean, everybody.
I'm fat. Do you think I like walking
across the Americas?
I mean, look at him. Does he look like he walks?
The only FedEx I like is
walk from here to the
door,
fridge,
gathering the presents, and then bringing them inside.
Hey, at least we know Fork plays the piano. Look in his background there.
I agree, Cloud. I definitely think that's going to be a thing. Ever since you said that, I was like, oh my god, he's probably onto something. I think you're right.
Now, are you happy you can see Husk's background? It just says his fucking name.
That would be crazy, though.
True story.
He worked really hard on that background.
But I still want to see like if the big shit, the big people that are like super Xbox everything, that like shat on Death Stranding every chance they could. But say he does come out with another one on Xbox, and if they praise it, just like the Hellblade shit, if they do that shit all over again, they're completely frauds and they need to turn in their gamer card. Like I just
I'll say it now. I'm not a fan of Hellblade either. I played Hellblade, and I just thought the combat kind of sucked. Yeah. I got tired of all the little puzzles.
Does suck. Puzzles.
You gotta look just the right way.
I suck at puzzles anyway.
But I mean, I think that's where we come in as gamers, and not everybody's gonna like it because I'm not gonna fucking try to get Wilmy to play Stardew anytime soon. It's not gonna happen. I'm not fucking trying to do that right now.
Wilmy were playing Stardew the other night.
You know what's fun? Yeah, thanks, Leah. You can play it co-op. My wife's a gamer, so
you can play Stardew co-op. I know that.
I downloaded it.
I couldn't get. We can have a whole fucking farm, y'all. Like I am.
No, I didn't go after Hellblade. I just said that the big pro Xbox people that kept saying that it's a walking sim, it's terrible and all this because it was exclusive on PlayStation. But as soon as it came to Xbox, it's like, this is the best game ever. Oh my god! Like people just.
No, I didn't hear that. I heard Hellblade is the greatest thing ever, and then when it came to Xbox, Hellblade sucks. Those devs suck.
It's both sides. Both sides. That's the reason why
PC and Xbox.
PlayStation dudes did the same thing, but Xbox dudes did the same thing.
I'm looking forward to Hellblade 2 because I hope they do things in Hellblade 2 they didn't do in the first one.
I doubt it.
I actually have it in depth,
some new
like in depth mechanics.
Yes.
I wonder if they're
combat
gonna
stuff.
give her a bow.
Yes, new combat.
Oh my god,
new
if they
all
give
of
her a
it.
bow.
And see, I've even taken
Please
it more.
don't.
I've taken one
No
step more
ranged
than
weapons.
most people that's played the game. I've got it on my PC for VR.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can get Hellblade in VR on Steam. So I've
Gotcha.
even played it there.
Shit, I'm gonna have to try that. Hellblade's one of my favorite games. I'm gonna have to do that. Damn.
Yeah. I think Hellblade came with something that was just unique to the genre. Like, I mean, they brought something that maybe not everybody liked. Like, I mean, because puzzle games. No.
Is that porn
but they
back
It's
did
not
it.
the puzzles that got me.
Was it the
puzzles got me
combat?
'cause I can't.
It was
I can't stand
combat
puzzles.
and like I didn't care for the story. I was just like, what? It
Oh,
just
well.
felt like another ripoff of Viking
Fucking
lore.
Joker.
Oh, I didn't. I enjoyed it, but I like Viking lore, and I thought that they brought something fresh and exciting to the genre. So,
I'm just saying that's how I saw it.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, everybody's
Right
gonna
now.
have the different.
Speaking
Stop yelling at me, lady.
What the
Speaking-
fuck are you guys laughing at?
speaking of weird shit that happens when you're live on a podcast, I just got an email through YouTube. We have been invited
Oh dear God.
by a gentleman named Daniel. And Daniel, if you're
Oh.
listening, I'm acknowledging you live on the air.
Oh, this can't be good.
Uh-oh.
Not sure if you got my last email.
Oh.
So just following up to see if you're interested in a new partnership and networking. Our community is growing fast, and we'd love to have Gaming Beyond the Box join us.
Oh my.
What type of
Mhm.
community is it, Wilmy?
You don't want to know.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Look, if there's midgets involved, I'm all in.
No, basically, from looking at the reviews, this jackass, hi Daniel, tries to get you to log in to YouTube through their site, and they hijack your YouTube channel.
Oh well, shit! Let's get all over that.
Yeah, so Daniel,
Fuck it, you can have it, Daniel. Fuck it.
I hate to disappoint you, Daniel, but you can suck a bag of dick, sir.
I don't know how to tell you this, but our podcast is worth about $2.
Exactly.
Wow. It's
And 17 cents.
3 fee. 3 fee.
We have actually turned down real sponsorships, dude. We're not
It
interested
comes
in your
with
fake
the
bullshit.
community Elvis.
well, you know what's going
vibrator
around right now.
version one.
Somebody
Daniel
let me
from
know-
Nigeria.
So, Daniel, if you
Somebody-
take over the YouTube channel, you also have to take over the lawsuit that the Elvis family filed against us.
Have fun.
You know, they're doing that on Discord too. They're trying to get people to log in with them through Discord or
bet.
you know, all that stuff. So it's like the new spam hacking crap. that,
Yeah,
you know.
Wilmy Nix wants to know: is
But-
Daniel from Nigeria? Is he a prince?
No, it claims
Dude, I
it's from
got one of those Prince fucking things. I'm not even lying. I got one
Finally,
of those.
I get the whole time, and let me
It-
tell
it-
you,
No,
no matter
it
how
takes
much
from
forever
New
on
York.
Instagram. Like he
you
was like,
never
"I'm
get
a
money
prince."
back.
I didn't get any emails from Prince, but I heard Purple Rain.
He just
the other
wanted
day.
to follow on Instagram.
Hey, you know,
I mean-
Animaniacs was trying to look for fingerprints.
Yeah. Oh, Snake. To give it to you in perspective, dude, if you're on YouTube, if your channel is monetized, each super chat that comes in automatically gets cut down 60%. So every super chat, every membership is 60% YouTube takes off the top.
We got close to 2 feet.
But if you want to subscribe to my OnlyFans page and tip that asshole picture I got on there, I will take the tip.
He'll
He
take
Remember-
he likes taking the tip.
Remember to use
Just-
the code TIM10.
Ooh.
And Cloud, thank you for the $5 super chat. You should see Hellblade on the Nintendo Cardboard VR. Mind blowing. I
Best
bet it
PR
is.
ever.
Dude, I'm so surprised Husk hasn't jumped in on this because I know how much he loves Hellblade. So I'm waiting for him to like say something because I'm just like, this is your game, dude.
It
The
is.
fuck?
I fucking love that game.
You would.
And he hates
Okay.
all of us
What does
now.
that
I
mean?
do. I said I've played it 4 times. I did say that.
Wow, you've played that game 4 times.
He only
Yes.
plays that in Rise.
I'm sorry.
It's in Halo.
Maybe he was
Dude,
rising.
Leo, you
to
play
playing it.
Borderlands over and over again. Don't even
I haven't
come
played
at
Borderlands
him.
in months.
Whatever.
You should.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I
Okay.
agree.
Anything.
Diablo 3, baby. That's right. That's where
Next,
it's at.
next topic. Sony is aiming to adapt its biggest PlayStation brands for mobile. Now, this is another rumor. I wouldn't swear to this, but it's coming out by VGC. that they are hiring people to try to transform some of their games to mobile, which, in my opinion, mobile gaming is huge. It's larger than the console and PC market.
Well, it is, because if you actually looked at it, everyone has a mobile phone, which means everybody has a console. But I don't know. I personally don't like playing games on my phone. I read books and look at porn.
Yeah, I don't play games on my phone either, but now I do go on the occasional podcast where I play xCloud on my tablet, and I've said that several times over. But I mean, Microsoft's doing it, so why is people, in the Xbox clan giving PlayStation such a hard time for this?
I don't understand. I think it's just people, because people can't ever see the good in anything that any company does on either side. That's the reason why all these freaking fanboys suck.
Okay, so hold on, Bummer. I want to interrupt you there. See, the problem is most people can't see the light of great things when they have their head so far up their ass.
I mean, that too.
Yeah.
Or somebody else's ass, because that's the problem. I mean,
that's true too.
Xbox guys can't go, man, that's awesome. They're finally doing something that'll actually benefit their games. Kind of like when they're going to PC. It's the same thing there. Everybody has to jump on that whole hate train or whatever.
So you don't want more people to buy the games, which means the developer gets more money, which then means they can do more stuff because they made more money.
Hold on. Ready? Here we go. Back in my day when we played video games, we shared our passion with other people to get them.
I strangled my brother with the Nintendo cord once. I really don't want to hear it.
Well, you see, but that's the whole thing. You shared the cord with your brother. So no, but that's
he had one fucking
thing.
Controller and he didn't want to get off, so I strangled him with it. Guess what happened? We didn't play Nintendo for about 2 months.
Yeah. Wow.
But that's what it used to be. We all used to like, oh, you got this game. How is it? Oh, I want to play it. Okay, let's go to my house. Right? We go to that person's house to play. Oh, I got this game. Come to my house. We don't do that shit anymore. Everybody's too me, and you can't have this shit. Gatekeeping bull crap. And for the PlayStation, the old games that nobody plays to come to cell phones, for anybody to have a chance to play it. I mean, I want to play Siphon Filter again. Please remake that damn game.
Oh, please.
But if they bring it out cell phone, guess what? I'm going to try to play it there. I don't care.
First of all, you only need to go over Siphon Filter. It's never being remade. They put it in the vault. They threw away the key. They don't know where it's at.
It's probably like they did with Twisted Metal, bastards.
Yeah.
I would love to see it in
wait,
Twisted
you
Metal.
really want this game? Okay, we'll not work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, we'll give you games.
We'll give you The Last of Us
Fuzzy's right.
remastered remake.
the Last of Us remaster remade for the 9th time.
He's right. Sega does. Nintendo don't.
That is the one thing I'm really not, and I know there's people that's going to buy it, and I don't really give a damn what anybody buys. It's their money.
Yeah.
I give zero fucks. But do we really need another Last of Us remaster?
I mean,
No.
let's be honest.
Remaster.
PlayStation's following what Rockstar's
remaster
done
remake
with GTA 5.
Yeah, I mean, I've played, and don't get me wrong, I played the game twice. I played it 2 times. I played it
once.
Came out.
Was enough.
I played it when it came out on the PS3. I played it again on my PS4 before, Last of Us 2 came out, so I could remember the story. I really don't think I'm going to go for a third playthrough.
Yes, you do. You need to do like Grand Theft Auto. You got to have it keep going through all the generations.
If you play it a third time on the new console, the graphics will be so great you will still not understand the story.
You're going to be like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I'll be honest. I can't say anything. I bought GTA 5 for the PlayStation 4, for the Xbox PC.
I only bought GTA 5 once for my Xbox. That's it.
I bought it a lot.
Well, everybody's ever heard me. I'm not a fan of Rockstar
GTA.
anyway.
Yeah, you don't like.
And GTA. I got burned out on them years ago.
I mean, until you beat a hooker and get their money back, you won't understand the fun.
Well, I mean,
you can't do that anymore, though.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Your wife said no.
Sure.
Well, I mean, when she's out of town, the midget friendly.
Oh my god! But no, I mean, everybody has to push a narrative. Like, if you're really starting to pay attention, I don't know if anybody's ever watched him or not. Griffin Gaming.
Yeah.
Griffin is one of the. I mean, the dude's funny if you've not heard of him or never watched him. But he calls out a lot of these channels, and it's hilarious.
That is funny.
And there are people out here that actually sit in their cars That's the weird part about it. They sit in a car to do it. They shoot video in their car. I guess because their wives will laugh at them for the shit they're saying. I have no idea why.
No, the problem is they do it in their car because if they go inside, their mom will smack the shit out of them.
Or their mother.
Yeah, their 80-year-old mother. You're 40 years old.
Basement, you son of a bitch!
You're 40 years old. What are you doing?
You know,
It is funny though.
I watch all Griffin's videos. I think the dude's funny as hell. But
It's
the
just
thing
hilarious.
is, there's people that actually believe this shit. There's people that really take this stuff way too far.
Oh yeah.
And it's about the games. I don't give a damn what you play on, where you play it, what you buy. If you
Just
want to
play
buy
it.
The Last of Us, remaster back, when he make another one in 2028, then go for it. I don't care. It's not my money. But me personally, I'm not going to buy it a third time. I've bought it twice. I'm good.
You know what's funny is when I do get my PS5, I'm probably going to buy that game on PS5. You know why? I haven't bought the other two.
Then exactly. But
and
most
for
people that play it has played it.
Right, and
When
for
I buy the
people
PlayStation
like that,
5, I'm going to paint the fins pink.
I thought it was going to be like, lip color. Anyway, for people like
That's
that,
why I
okay, that have yet to purchase this game or even play into it, let's see. There's younger generations. So is it a stupid idea? Yes, because they should be able to bring 4 into the 5 and just do an automatic graphical upgrade on it. You know what I mean? A little bit of performance tweaking, and then you're done. Just bring it over, right? But they're not. They're going to do whatever they're going to do, and that's fine. Let them, if that's what they want to do, waste their money. It's their decision. It's their choice. It's their game. Now, does it make sense? No. But for people like Wilmy and everybody else that has already played the first 2, it makes no sense to them. But yet again, we got little ones that have yet to even try a PS3. Oh, wait, we can't buy it now on PS3 unless we go find an old used copy. So, yet again, it's one of those things. It's a double-sided coin. And if you're going to flip on one side, you forget that there's something else on the other side. You know what I mean?
But you're already going to waste the
You can
time
still
and
get it on
resources on
PS4
it
though.
after
And that's
it
what I'm getting
already
at. If
looks
they wanted to
great
do
on
that,
the last gen, like,
right? And if they wanted to do that,
get your
they
back
should
and
have
pat shit together in your
exactly.
fucking autos.
They should have fixed it to be move forward. They're not going to do that.
Yes.
So that's their
Fuzzy
money.
said it's not no game
That's
if you
their choice.
remake it.
No. Just wait. They're going to do the HBO tie-in. It's going to be like Spider-Man. You're going to get Pedro Pascal's face on Joel in the remake. I'm going to bet money on it. You're going to see.
You're probably right.
I
though.
could see that.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't.
waiting for
Because we were talking about that last night on News and Pros. That
I'm waiting for that
literally
Last of Us
they'll-
2 multiplayer, so we can get a
So
golf
wait.
game going.
Oh yeah, we'll get a golf game out
I'm
of it.
telling you
are
right
we-
now, this is what they're going to do. They're going to sell you the Last of Us remake and the multiplayer together for $70 fucking dollars, and people are going to eat that shit
They
up.
can suck my big toe.
So
yeah,
are you
ain't buying
saying?
it.
Are you saying that Spider-Man and what's his face from Uncharted are going to look like the same guy?
Huh?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Like,
What's
they're gonna look like they're
It's the
they're
same actor
purposefully-
in the
like-
movies.
Yeah, they're purposefully moving towards making the game characters match the movie personas and vice versa. They did it with Spider-Man. They updated the graphics, changed the face, and they're like, "This is the more cohesive vision." AKA, it matches the movies now. They're going to do that with the HBO show with the Last of Us.
I wonder if Last of Us 2, then, if they're going to beat that new guy's face in with a golf club.
Hey, you
Season
guys
2,
are-
the moment you've been waiting for.
You know, it'd be
You were
funny if
sad
they
this
made if they made Last of Us 1 and 2 both remade just so they could put him in it.
No.
They bring in the
it was
guy that
la-
played the mountain.
Oh shit!
Oh,
From
the mountain.
Game
And
of
I'm
Thrones.
sorry if that was a spoiler to anybody in the chat. The game's been out for a long time. I have no apologies.
The
was in
Last
the
of Us
trailers.
2
I
is
haven't
what
played
is
the game, but I
being
knew that part.
like
so.
quadruple remade, remastered, right?
Do
That's
what?
we're talking about? The Last of Us 2, like 2020, 2019, 2020.
Wait. 2020, 2019?
What are you talking about?
When did The Last of Us 2 come out?
I don't know.
2020.
Back on PS3.
2019?
You talking about number 2 or number 1?
2.
Oh,
2020.
it came out last year.
All right, so is that the one? Is that the one they're?
No,
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 so-
the
they're remaking
original.
the first one.
Hey,
They're
Last
taking
of
the
Us-
remaster,
better.
The
the
Last of Us
remaster from the
released
PS4
in
is being remade.
2013.
They'll probably
Okay.
do Last of Us 2, like
So
season 2, 3.
You
something
can't
like
compare it to Mass Effect because that shit was
Mass
that's
Effect.
like 10 years
Right,
ago.
but Mass Effect is
Who's
also
doing that?
redoing
The last
not
one
just
was
the
10,
not just the
9
graphics. They're
years ago.
redoing the first
10
game's control. They're doing like the movement.
lot
Headshots
of
actually
things.
count this time.
Fixing
Mass Effect
mechanics.
released in 2007.
They're taking stuff out of Mass Effect 1 too.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
they're removing walls and stuff, so it's a lot more.
They're
cohesive.
also removing.
Hey, they're giving that
bugs.
chick big boobs though, so they're doing that.
No.
I thought they were removing her
They
ass.
took away her
They are
booty,
removing.
but gave her
butt
big
shot.
boobs.
Wait, so they
whatever.
moved her
No,
ass
they
to her.
didn't. You're lying.
They moved her
Whatever,
ass
go
to
look
her
at it.
tits.
Her boobs are freaking huge.
You're lying.
No, go look at them.
He's
Miranda?
not lying.
They're just better
I
detailed
am so
now.
upset right now because I
Better
was
detailed. Go look at the original release one, and she has like maybe B cups, and now she's got like
Wait,
double
wait,
B's.
wait,
okay?
wait. How long did you stare at that photo that you're like, it's
You
a
don't
B
have to
cup
even.
36
You don't even have to
on
stare for it that long. It's just very prominent that hey, she's got big boobs now.
Damn, Fuzzy said they beat Joel like Glenn in Walking Dead.
They did.
Hey, no spoilers, man. I haven't gotten that far in Walking Dead. I stopped for a few years.
Look,
Quite a few
look,
like 7.
Fuck for a decade.
look. Let me help you real quick. Walking Dead. They go.
Die.
They get really good. They get captured. They get the shit kicked out of them. They beat the guy. They go. It's just a fucking circle.
Hey,
I'll
people
be
die
damned,
in
they
that
did add to
show.
her boobs.
Yeah, I
What?
told you. They're
Yeah, they
freaking
made her
huge.
boobs bigger.
I quit watching Walking Dead after season 2.
The question
So
is,
basically,
Me too.
It
they
gets
basically shrunk her butt down
It
and
all
took
went to
those
the-
assets
they just transferred.
and made her
Technically,
boob
they
bigger.
just quit. They didn't show her booty now. Now
Her
they show
boobie.
her boobs. Sorry.
We're not allowed to show your boobie anymore. I'm sorry. You only
Okay,
have one.
We're not going
You
to
get
show
one
your
boobie
booty
and we're not
anymore.
showing it.
But instead of showing your booty, we're going to show your boobs.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what they did.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
what-
look
was
it
it
up.
like
I'm
a-
gonna look into this. I'm gonna look at the booby differential.
Was
No,
it like a
here-
lipo
Maybe
transfer?
it's just some shadows. Maybe it's
They
just
pulled it
some
out from
shadows.
here
No,
and
she
put it
went
in
up
there?
a couple sizes.
And
Oh
see,
my God.
Nick's, I watched The Walking Dead just long enough to watch Rick beat Shane's ass.
The longest
which
the
was
furthest
awesome.
I got was where he shoots the kid at the very
Oh, see,
beginning.
I didn't even make it that far.
I
No,
haven't
that's that's the first episode.
I got to the tank.
He shoots the kid in the
I
head.
got
If
into
you
it. I
got
got like
to
the
the
first
part-
2 seasons, and then I like jumped in all the important parts. Like shit would go wild on social media. I'm like, oh, I'll go YouTube like this.
See,
If you can
this
get
Papa.
through the
Yes.
I
first
got
2
the
or
part
3
with the
was like,
governor.
yeah.
That's what it was.
It's-
The governor.
better.
Boobs.
It gets way
Boobs.
deeper.
Boobs.
I don't know. I love it.
Boobies.
So
When you say when you say
speaking of
boobs, it
boobs,
gets better. Boobs.
Puppies.
did they add boob
Puppies.
physics?
No.
I don't know. She's wearing a very tight
It's that
suit
tight
that probably
thing.
should restrict the motion. But then again, it could be a dead or alive moment. Hell, I don't know.
Wait. I pulled.
That's saying a lot, Connor.
When she starts talking or whatever, they just start moving. I
They
don't
start
know.
putting better live physics in there. Goddamn.
Why do you have sex?
What are you looking at?
What's up with your hair?
Yeah, what's
I
wrong
don't
with your
know.
hair?
I'm sexy and
Did you get a haircut? That was weird. It looked weird.
Oh, we're
That
fixing
was
to get
evil for it.
Okay,
demonetized.
so we got
finished?
Mass Effect 1. She has no boobs. It's like an A cup. Mass
She's not
Effect
in
2.
Mass Effect 1.
That's what I just said.
I don't know. I'm just looking at a goddamn picture. I've never played the goddamn game.
She was in Mass Effect
Hey,
2
there's
3.
there's a naked photo of her.
Yeah, it's the internet, yo. There's a whole porn series. Come on.
There is.
Hey, there's some for Cortana and Master Chief too.
Are there midgets in Mass Effect?
How does that work? Does he hump
Oh my
air?
god.
I mean, she's a hologram.
You guys
So-
really,
somehow
really need
she
to catch
turns
up on
into
your
a
video
person.
game
I don't
porn
know.
because, like, I'm the only one that knows
Did
anything
Master
about
Chief
that
wish
subject.
really,
and
really
she's
hard?
Look, I don't watch video game porn because I have other porn that I catch up
So
on.
I'm
so
sorry.
when she lies, does the bean grow?
Oh my god. Anyway, all right. Yeah.
Nobody's like, if it ain't about beavers, I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god!
Oh, Ains, what a perfect time to come by.
Hey, perfect time. Perfect
Thank
timing
you.
there, eh?
Haynes, bro, what's up?
What's up, poor shopper?
Poor chopper.
Don't make it sound like we called him a bean. I mean,
chopper.
you know, talking about the bean girl, and you're like, "Hey, AIDS, perfect time." That's
No rule
Right.
34. That's it.
What is
Rule
Somebody-
that?
34. That's what I was
Saw
trying to
him.
remember.
I picked when I think of Ains, I'm like, he's so mature and
What the hell is Rule
Like
34?
just.
Wait.
awesome.
You just called him mature? Really?
See, he heard porn and figured he'd.
You've
have
not
to-
really hung out with
No.
Haynes very often, have you?
I was gonna say we said porn, and all of a sudden he was in the
I
chat.
picture
You
him
said
as
no.
like
You
a
said
mature.
game porn,
He's like a mature daddy. I don't know. Like,
and there he is.
See, porn power.
You can
Porn
call
power.
him Daddy.
Porn power.
Yeah, see? All right, and on that note, let's get everybody the fuck out
Oh,
of here.
fucking
Hey,
right, Jen. Jesus.
Abraham Lincoln created
It's 2
the
hours
internet for
already?
porn.
And he killed
Yeah.
vampires.
He did.
That too.
That
He also
movie was
said, "Don't believe
fucking
everything on the
stupid.
internet."
Abraham the
Exactly.
Vampire
I
Slayer.
remember watching it the first time. I was just like, what?
So stupid.
Okay,
Dumbest thing.
on that note, Fort, tell everybody where they can find you, sir, and what dumpster you will be behind this following week.
So I'm out of dumpsters right now due to the fact that apparently the one that I really liked, they moved and put a massive lock on it. So I'm in between dumpsters. You can find me here on Wednesdays. We are going to be working on something that I'm hoping to have up and running within the next 2 weeks. Call of Duty tournament, I don't think it's ever going to happen due to the fact you actually have to have 24 people show up, and we
it's
can
a
barely
broken
get like.
fucking.
I'm so
can.
depressed about that.
So yeah, we'll figure something out. But
That's all right. We will do an Outriders tournament.
Fight
We-
night.
you only had
Who
that
can
one
uninstall
person.
faster?
So
Go.
we're gonna do an Outriders tournament. It's
mine's
gonna
already
be,
uninstalled. I win.
It's gonna be who loses their shit the first, like
I'm
your
still saying
inventory.
Borderlands tournament.
So-
Borderlands tournament.
You know, it's
Whoever
funny.
wins
Now
their
we know
inventory longer wins.
why they can't handle 4-player. Imagine that if they had 4-player on that.
You would need
Oh.
another
It would
class.
really. You would never be able to play at all.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, we're working on multiple things. Stay tuned. And Bomber, where can they find you and your sexy beard at?
You can find me on the old Twitter at HRBomber1414 OnlyFans. Same thing. You can also find me here, of course, every Wednesday because that's what I do. Other than that, that's really it. Not gonna lie.
Hey, don't forget.
Of course,
your
if you are interested in any beard products, or a wonderful freaking mask, which I personally believe
Did you
is
say
the best
beer product?
Good
Sound like you
job,
said
Beard.
beer products. Do we have a
Beard.
beer sponsor?
beard.
Yeah,
Oh.
you
I
said
tried,
beer.
hey, look, I tried
Got
getting
me
a
excited.
beer sponsor, and they said
You did. You did. And they don't.
Try to do a
I
spiel
reached
don't
out
and
to
you're
the
fucking
Mayo
up.
people.
But yes, my link and code is all in my bio on Twitter.
And it's in the
So
chat.
definitely check it out. I mean, honestly, I don't care if you have a big beard, small beard, don't matter.
What if you have a 1-inch thunder thimble?
Said
Then
No one.
DM me. I'd like to see it.
Okay.
By the way, his discount code is in the chat there.
Yeah.
Look at there. Look at
Dread
this.
was on it. Like you said it
clearly.
and Dread put it. And like I was like, yeah.
I don't
Dread,
have my
go,
freaking-
go.
Twitter up, or I'd get my website. Well, y'all can talk.
Bitcho link.
Husk, where can they find you?
Same places they can find you with ACS Husk, including
Husk.
the fans thingy sweatpants. I don't know what we're doing after this. I have no fucking clue. So
But can you
Cheers.
actually
Outriders.
play?
Thanks
Because
for
it's been like
showing up.
3 weeks of no husky poo
no,
after the
my
show.
internet is fixed. I just don't know what to do at this point now. Everything works. So I don't know.
Wow, that's great. That's amazing. So you're gonna tell the people where they can
They already did. ACS
Also,
underscore
hold
husky.
on. Creator feature this Friday, this channel, Jim Heil. If I believe
Heil?
I'm pronouncing that right.
Yes, hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes. Will be here.
That's awesome.
He will be on the creator feature. I will be talking to him. And soon, in upcoming weeks, we will have Archimedes and Randall Thor.
Nice.
I got a question. Who's this first guy?
Jim. I
Jim?
thought it said Mike last time
Jim?
too.
He made that Switchblade. He worked.
He used to work for EA.
or used to work at EA.
Yeah,
He does
Very
stuff
big
and
EA
things.
sports person.
yeah.
Yeah.
I interviewed him. That's how I found out that like a lot of the 2K19 was actually a placeholder and somebody missed it. And it was, usually they put like pink and stuff like that for the new artwork. Come to find out, somebody put one of the older ones, and that's why on a 2K21 it says 2K19.
I only know him because of
Cold.
Bomber.
So,
Cool.
he's
All right,
definitely a
It's been
great
very
interview.
profitable for Bomber.
So definitely.
Dreadpool. Tell everybody
Thank
where
you.
they can find you, sir.
All right, definitely watch Friday because he is a great interview. Husk is going to have a one heck of a time with this guy. So enjoy. Definitely watch it. Thank you all, everybody that came here for the laughs. Hopefully you got a couple stitches, because you shouldn't be bitches.
Yeah, because
But
stitches get stitches.
Yep. So Twitter, Dreadpool, the O's are actually 0. TikTok, yet again, Dreadpool, the O's are actually 0. My YouTube gamer tag, and there is no Stadia anymore. Dreadpool, all letters, all caps. Every week, Wednesday nights right here. Friday mornings on Breakfast with Boom at 10 a.m. Breaking Bread with Dread on anchor.fm/Dreadpool. It's on, what the heck, Spotify, Anchor, Google. It's on all these, Outcast, and even Gaming Beyond the Box, I think, or something like that. Outside the Box. I don't know. It's one of those places. 4 Guys with Quarters interviews when I'm able to join in with them doing their interviews, which, yet again, that's one of the places we did the interview with Jim Heigl. And as always, my DMs are open. And don't forget that code TIM10 for Bomber's Bearded Products. Whatever that link was. So,
All right.
Undead, where can we find you? And welcome.
If everybody's still awake, where can we find you, Undead?
You can find me on Twitter at Undead3XVI. If you got problems with me, you can find me on OnlyHands, in which I'll sock you in the nose.
Outside, yo.
But when my 6'5" ass isn't being an asshole on Twitter, you can find me on YouTube at The Gaming Perspective. And yeah, I just hang out and be a dickhead, and I have a lot of fun doing
watch,
that.
by the way.
It's a good one.
Except when we talk about Ori and the Will of the Wisps, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Ori for a while there. I was like, man, shut the fuck up, Jared.
Yeah. Okay, that's Canadian aggression. We talked about OnlyHands. We're gonna have to go there.
Did you say only hands?
Yeah.
Yeah. You never heard of that?
Well, tonight we're not going to explain it to you. Lady, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at lady_AF on Twitter. That's LAIDY_AF. You can find me here every Wednesday night. You can find me on Fridays on the Xbox Ultimate Podcast. And then I want everybody in chat to go check out the Canadians giveaway. He is giving away a game called Resident Evil The Village. You can find him on Twitter at Connected86 without the E. So connected it without the E. I know that's weird. I don't know why I did it.
Canada.
Yeah, not Canada. We don't, and not everybody calls him Canada. That's a me thing, and everybody.
I call him
else
Pelt
thing.
Trader.
Yeah.
Now we need to start calling him Calabama.
Alabama. You can also find me not in Flora, Ohio, or whatever we're calling it now. But
Flora.
Uh-oh, I did something.
Ohio.
I like
Alright.
Ohio better.
Leo,
Yeah,
where can we find you?
Leonidas 1084. Thanks for everyone coming out. Wilmy, take it away.
Oh, you can find me here every Wednesday night with this panel of outcasts and degenerates. Somehow or another, I've managed to pull it together every week. And you can find me on Xbox, PlayStation. Don't bother on Switch. I never play it. And you might be able to find me on TikTok for about another 3 days before I take that app and fucking just trash it.
And Grindr.
And you can find Leo on Grindr.
I made an account.
I'm sure you did.
Grindr.com/Wilmy. The O's are zero.
It's where guys hook up.
Oh.
And
I had to have it explained to me too. Because they brought it up one episode, and I was like, "What the fuck is a grinder?"
It's not a coffee grinder.
That was the first thing that went to my head.
Sea
That
salt
or a
grinder.
meat grinder. I guess you could call it a meat grinder. Still.
Oh my god, stop!
See, my first thought is pot, like the little, like you put your weed in there and you turn it. And
I think of sea salt.
It's kind of like
pepper,
hot coffee grinder.
or some weird hand job. It's hard to say.
Coffee.
All right,
meat grinder.
Roman.
And on that
Where are we
note,
finding you? No.
I've already said that. We're out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
We are
Love
out.
you all.
Everybody,
Appreciate you all. Please masturbate.
have a great week, and
Every
we
day.
will see you next Wednesday. Put your fucking dick back in your pants, Fork. It's just not funny.
It's actually been out the entire podcast.
Did you see see Husk's eyes look up when I got busted?
If I said I was prairie dogging it, would you help me push it back in?